It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for my gamers. Would you be one? Could you be one? It's out about plunder, but don't despair. This colony's breeding great robbers. Would you be one? Could you be one? If the 80% mortality rate works for you, for a few bucks a month you can sign up and have the hogs kill you. So let's make the most of another Sunday. Brew up some coffee and play it my way. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my gamers? Won't you please, please won't you be my gamers?
Hey, all you hoodies out there. What do you think of this artsy sepia? I am Jason Hobbs, and welcome to the Gamerhood. Like, I'm hearing like a... I don't know what's happening. Anyway, tonight we are playing... Oh, this video isn't fixed. Old School Essentials. Let's go to this one. All right. Old School Essentials by Necrotic Gnome and Gavin Norman. Inspired by Treasure Vaults of Zadabad. This is legendary Kalmatta. A two-parter, a rare two-parter. And let's just get right to the tabletop and we can have Aaron tell us. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves and your characters? Aaron? We can't hear Aaron now. You're muted.
We're fucking rocking it today, people. I'm Aaron. I play a magic user. His name is Baggio Gar. He's powerful, relatively. My microphone's not working, my headset, so I'm kind of pissed. I'll take it on. I'll take it out on everybody we meet.
Can't wait.
I can't wait.
Eric.
My name's Eric. I'm playing Dugu Godsblood, future king of the Rhino Men, and 5th level fighter.
Stu.
I'm Stu. I'm playing Burl, a level 5 dwarf. Wrongfully exiled from his homeland. He went off to Kalmatta seeking honorable companions to adventure with and ended up with these guys instead.
I was going to say, ended up with Dougal. Nick!
Hey, I'm Nick. I'm playing Phelan, the 3rd level halfling. He's first down the prehistoric chasm, the opener of the bronze gates, the servant of the lords of law, and the wielder of God's bane. And while he's normally serving the lords of law, on this quest he is serving Baggio Gar, in part to repay him because he reincarnated him from death, and in part because he's a friend.
Nice. Taylor!
Hey, my name is Taylor. I am playing Azarus, the 4th level cleric, the affiliate of Arkan Aminar, the bearer of the white cloak taken from the honorable corpse of his good friend Kay, a bearer likewise of the staff of sanctity, master of the Makara, servant of the lords of law, and the competer of titles for Phelan, Oathkeeper.
The computer.
I didn't know this is how it works, dude. Did you?
Yeah, I guess I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
All these things change with time and people. We never really know what the hell is going to happen or what's going to go on. That's the beauty of it. The beauty. This is session number 58 of streamed Kalmatta games. Like I said, a two-parter called A Trader's Tale. And I don't know if it's going to be a two-parter or a 10-parter. It's hard to tell with these yahoos because I can never nail down what exactly they're trying to do. So, what are we doing? Who wants to recap last session, and then Aaron will tell us what our plans are for tonight?
I'll do a recap.
Eric, go for it.
Okay, last session we set off from Sinanor to the south because over a year and a half in real life time, Baggio, myself, and Eric the Old found a treasure map in some ruins, and we just deciphered it. And it's the treasure of Bulat, the famed explorer. We believed it to be south. So we sailed south around to, as far as anyone we know has been south, past the sailing ship that we saw, and into a delta we sailed past a village of strange Nordmen hybrid screaming the name Halfdan with their blood-painted faces. We sailed down the river and saw a crumbling Cyclopean fortress. We attempted to go up there, but there were some very angry rhino people with human skulls around their neck. And now we're sailing down the river. We camped out and we met some salamander axolotl people who were fighting some sort of shambling plant monster, and we interceded on their behalf to help them. And that's where we left off. This session, we're planning to head down to where we think Zadabat is, and maybe befriend some lizard people, and maybe get some treasure from the ruins.
Well done. Sounds good. Aaron, I hear a lot of maybes there. As the caller, what is up, sir?
Well, you pretty much hit it. We're going to try to finish off this plant beast, because plant should keep still.
Okay.
And then we may chat with these little pink dino lizard people a little bit. And we are going to likely head down to the old, what we like to call that Zadabad place, or at least where we think it is.
All
But
right.
first things first, plant, dino people, and so forth.
All right.
I think we'll cut right into the action where we were like actively just burning this thing out of a cave hole.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put the axolotl on here. Axolotlians? Axolotlians? I don't know. All right, so I think we had a map. I think this is it. This is it. So we'll head over to that map. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. Is anyone on YouTube, Stu?
Yeah, I got a few folks coming by.
All right, nice. Why don't you tell us who they are?
Everyone say hello to Fred Daniel and James Richards, who have popped in at least.
Nice. Nice to see you, Fred.
Got a few other lurkers out there.
On the Twitch, it looks like we got, what, Gaming and BS. I'm in chat now. Trevelin Hart. Thanks, everybody. Feel free to chatter it up. Don't be a dick. Other than that, I think we're good to go. What are you grinning about, Stu?
Nothing. It's a good rule. It's a good rule.
All right, so I think last time we had realized that this opened up into a small shaft that was about 3 feet tall. Is that right? Is that what we said?
Yes.
So what's the plan? Were you guys trying to gather some wood? I did say that there was like along this wall. That's not the right map. Yeah, it is. There we go. Along this wall here. That's not the right button. Here we go. Along. What the hell? There we go. It's not staying on. There we go. Along this wall here, there was like some foliage along the backside of the wall with whitish roots or something kind of coming out of it above where the hole is, right? So I think you're in greenish rolling hills. Let me jet back to the Sindanor map so I can see where we are.
While he's doing that, you want to see if these roots are just roots or like nerve endings. If we stop on, if anything happens, like
Slice them.
Yeah, I seem to remember it being somehow connected to the roots.
mm-hmm.
All right.
Do I douse it in oil?
Yeah, I think what I was checking for to see like how there's not a lot of trees on this map or anything, but we can assume you can make your way along these trails on this hill here to find some dead wood, not a lot, to try and start a fire, but oil would certainly do it if you needed to do that.
Yeah, there looks like a bush here.
I've got some. Yep, I'll douse it in a flask of oil.
Okay. So you guys try and get a burning bush in the desert. Oh, I guess we're not in the desert, but you try and get a burning bush going in the front of it there, and waft, like with your cloaks or something. You're wafting some smoke into the hole, or you just like kicking the bush down there, or what? Nick?
Oh, I was going to douse, the tendrils hanging on the outside.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. In oil.
Okay, what were you
But
doing with the bush?
I can do the...
Oh, that was just going to be fuel.
Okay. So what are you going to do with it?
So if he's just dousing the roots, we don't need it. I've just got a cool bush. Hey guys, check out this.
I think we only need a brush if we were going to try to smoke it out, maybe.
Yeah,
Nice bush.
I'll just hang on to this in case I need it later.
All right, so everyone take a good, healthy step back.
So these Axolotlians headed out of here, as I recall. They took off. You guys had talked about going with them, but you didn't.
Like pantomime, like pointing at the hole and raising weapons. And
Yeah, we swapped some.
And a bit of salute.
Silverite for their little jewelry.
Yeah, you guys did do all that, but then they were motioning you that they were heading out. And I asked if you guys were going with them, and you decided you wanted to stay here to mess with this cave.
Find 10 dudes' tracks, then we're useless.
Yeah, it shouldn't take us very long.
Okay.
yeah, let's save. Assuming we kill the plant creature, let's save some of it, and we can like bring it to them as an offering when we maybe try to follow the direction they went in.
All right.
And if they don't want it, maybe Habima Muna does.
Yeah, she did want some herbs. Probably counts.
All right. There is a bush right in front of it. Is that the bush you're talking about? That's sweet. I didn't even notice that. I think someone else was standing on it. That's funny. All right, so you guys put some smoke in there. I don't think anything really happens in the first 15 minutes or so. There is some smoke coming out of it, though. You don't see smoke escaping anywhere else, like there's other exits or anything like that, though.
So do we want to catch your bush on fire, place it in front of the hole, and start like maybe tossing a sack in front of it back and forth to try to get the smoke into the hole?
Sure.
So you guys are like taking your cloaks off, and did you kick the bush in there, or?
Yeah, I throw the bush in there.
All right, yeah, so there's a burning bush in a cave, no biblical references, and you're wafting the smoke at it. After, a few moments, maybe even 5 or 10 minutes, the bush kind of burns down, but I think even like being at that heat, those tendrils, curled up, and now the whole side of the wall is blackened and the foliage destroyed.
Okay. Are we going in there to cut this thing apart or what?
I'll float out a quick bad idea. Now that the lizard men walked away, they won't be offended if we bundle up parts of like a dead lizard man into like one rope, and then I think we've established that only a halfling could fit in. That could be the bait, like in front of it, that we like wrap a rope around, and then we also tie a rope around Phelan if this is really what we're gonna do. And then maybe if the plant creature lashes out with one of its things, it will grab the bundle of lizard parts, and we could like draw it out while we pull Phelan out at the same time.
I think I like that idea, but I don't even think Phelan needs to be involved in it. We can just go fishing with dead bodies.
Sure, let's try that first.
All right.
Just the hole's pretty small, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we can like. I have no compunctions about cutting a head off if that's what we got to do.
Yeah, it's like limbs, they're just laying there for the.
Yeah.
Delay it a little bit.
So you guys are chopping up these cute little pink lizard men, tossing their body parts into the hole. I'm assuming. See what happens.
It's very organized. We create a bundle of their limbs wrapped around a rope that we can like throw in and then pull. If it because this thing seemed to like latch on to them and like bring them inside.
We suture them together with their own pendants, White Sands style.
What is happening?
just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Is there a reason we couldn't use the skeletons, or is that just not as appetizing to a plant?
That was my theory. It
needs nitrogen, dude.
Oh, look at Mr. Plantologist.
I maybe it's all good.
I assumed the skeletons were lizards that the plant had absorbed and spit out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Baggio, what does your magic?
Maybe I misread the situation, but
that makes sense.
Please make an executive decision.
And just start magic missile and shit.
Yeah.
Get your ass in gear.
Let's go with it. Let's go.
I am the strongest party member, so I will hold on to the fishing line, and then wrap it around my waist, and then the second strongest person hold on behind me.
So, do we want to douse it in oil as well?
That sounds appetizing.
yeah, yeah. Get it inside and then light it on fire.
Yep. All right. I'll knock off another one of those.
Are you thinking more essential oils, boss?
Hey, now that I think if you guys could bring essential oils or like some CBD into this, it probably has a better chance of working.
If I can get essential oils shipped to Kalmatta, can I also get mules shipped to Kalmatta?
They have no mules, only essential oils.
Fuck. All right, let's do this plan.
All right, so I'm going to drop back to my standby with this ridiculousness.
It's not ridiculous. This is old school D&D, man. You got to have plans.
Yeah, like I said, this ridiculousness. All right, so how long are you leaving your lure?
Well, you got to cast it a couple times. You got to dangle the jig.
Don't jig my jag. How long are you guys doing this is my question.
Until it works.
We're going to sit here on this stream until it works, you son of a biscuit.
Make a call, Aaron. What do you say?
Half hour.
3 turns.
Up and stuff a little bit too. So.
3 turns. What was your addition, Aaron? After the 3 turns or during the 3 turns?
As long as we all stay pretty quiet, and Mr. Catman there is pretty good with the jangling of the jig. Give it a half hour.
Okay. Are you going to kick the halfling in?
After a half hour, maybe.
Just when
Hey,
you.
I will go. I will walk in there with dignity, says Phelan. Need I remind you of my many titles?
But with a rope around your waist in case we have to pull you out, right? Is that
Absolutely.
dignified? I'm just asking.
If this
Yeah.
works, you have a new title, the Rope Wearer.
With dignity and a rope around my waist. And none of this goes back, and none of this comes out in the rip in. Understood?
Just as the time is ticking away and Baggio Gar's patience has worn as thin as his legs, Dougal feels something tugging on
I got one. I got one.
your bundle of parts.
Okay. Like any good fisherman, I'm gonna let it go a little bit. I've got my plate mail gloves on, by the way. I'm gonna let it go a little bit and wait for it to start really pulling.
Should I knock a flaming arrow?
So I don't. How are you making a flaming arrow?
I have 2 bags of pitch.
Okay, excellent.
Pitch would do it.
I will dip 3 arrows in pitch. I'm gonna have while he's setting this up, and I'm gonna have my arrows poking into the ground next to me, ready to go.
Don't mind me just grabbing some pitch out your ace there, Dougal. I gotta get this ready. I can just hear Pigsy in the background. Not the way I do it, my lord. For all of you watchers of Chronicle of the Cursed Axe, the pitch boy.
As soon as I feel a strong, like it's like got hold of it fully, that's when I'll start yanking.
All right, so no comment. This is an old school game, as you so aptly put it. I feel like all of this should hinge on a ridiculous roll. So, like a dex check from Eric, from Dougal.
Oh, not a strength check?
Well, no, dex check properly. I don't think that you got to be strong to fish, do you?
I was going against, like, I was going to have it like wrap around it, and then I was going to pull against it. That's why we picked me to begin with, because I'm the strongest. I'm not the most dexterous. But if that's what it's got to do, we're fucked, boys. All right, let's roll dex.
No, you're gonna do it.
Oh, mother.
So close.
All right, close. All right, so Dougal is trying to get it at the perfect time, but he isn't. So now you can make your strength at a -4.
No problem.
Oh, nope. Still a failure. So
that's exactly my damn.
Oh yeah, you're a super strong guy because of drinking the god's blood. Nice.
Yeah.
So you Dougal is actually drawn towards the hole from this beast. Who's the anchor behind Dougal? Copspeak?
So I had moved when he grabbed the line, but so I went right beside the hole.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and like reach out and and like hug him by the waist and like pull back.
All right, you can make a strength check, unless you want to let go of the rope, Dougal.
Nah, if this thing grabs me, I'm going in and I'm ripping it apart with my sword.
All right, a failure. All right, so Dougal.
I'm going in, boys!
He gets pulled into the hole. All right, it doesn't. There's just a little embers, and you fly through the embers of the bush that you had kicked in.
So, what does this look like in regards to like? Did I not catch Dougal in time, or did I latch on to like the bottom half and like we're both getting like?
Yeah, you're getting drawn in too. I would think.
I'm imagining you're like a turtle shell on him.
Get my feet. Get my feet.
Human chain. Hands across the world.
We need a bigger boat. That was my.
Can I yell? For, Janus looks like a strapping ex-legionary. Can I get him to like grab onto Burl? And it's getting a bit ridiculous, but can I get him to grab onto
It's well beyond ridiculous. Sorry. Let's see. What do we got? What do we know about Janus?
Look at that square jaw. This man's got to have a hectic strength.
He does have some strange blue powder. Roll 3d6. Is Janus your guy?
Yeah.
All right. Roll 3d6.
There we are. Oh, come on, Janus.
All right. He just looks real strong, but he's kind of got. He looks like Chris Evans before he became Captain America.
All right, you can still do it though. Watch this.
I wonder if this is what they call dogpiling on skills. All right, so I'm going to say, Burl, you lose your grip when Janus grabs onto you. But, like I said before, Dougal has been drawn down into a cave.
This is not the first time Dougal has been.
Yeah, I've seen him survive worse than this.
Yeah, you guys are just out there. He'll come out. All right, Dougal, let's see what happens down here. Just to make
this thing was injured, Hobbs. Just remember that, right?
Oh, he's all real time happens. No, I'm just kidding. He does look diminished down here. Here's the Dougal versus the plant monster battle. We'll say that
Dun, dun.
somehow
I need
a bit of light is filtering down.
Okay.
What kind of
Yeah,
sound
and
do
the
we
book.
have?
I need some like Japanese people to chant Mathura.
Oh, I don't have anything like that. That's scary sounding, though. What's this right here? Curse of the Scarab.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it.
Is that too loud?
God.
Or good?
That's good for me. I don't know about everybody else.
Let's see if
That's
we're like redlining anything here.
See if the viewers report back.
Yeah, it looks a little loud for them. At least Nick at least in the land of the tall trees, thinks it's been a great session so far. We'll see what the other guys think when we get there. So let's roll initiative.
Are we starting with Aaron?
I think we should start with you. You're
Okay.
down here. I don't even have the stats for this thing.
As long as you remembered the HP, I don't care. Oh, there it goes first.
It does. I have the HP down, but I don't know if I have any of the stats anywhere or where I would have even. I know I was getting them from somewhere.
Use that Jack Shear article. When in doubt, use bears.
Use bears. I think I
It's
have.
good advice.
I think I have this BX Excel spreadsheet that someone sent me.
Oh,
It
yeah,
has
cool.
like I shouldn't say every, but it seems like almost every monster that was ever crafted. So it's got like Monster Manual 1, Monster Manual 2, Fiend Folio, but it kind of just in one line on an Excel spreadsheet. And here he is right here. All right. Oh, these guys are nasty.
Yeah, if this is what I think it is, it's nasty.
It is. So this guy comes down with two of its fists. It does look diminished. You can see like black patches, and much of the muck is like hard, and so it's kind of like crinkles when it moves. But it's two massive fists come flying out.
Okay. Wow.
I didn't roll.
Oh,
I put 2D, 2D, 20. This music is kind of crazy.
I'm digging it.
All right. I better see what that hits.
The roll hasn't even showed up for me yet.
No?
I've been having lag troubles with Roll20 a lot lately.
If he has to check a 5 and a 4, we're in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't my turn, so I wasn't able to get out my shield, so I'm AC 2 right now.
All right. Smashes against your shield. No, I'm just kidding. It slams, and you can see like bits of mud and crust branches break as its fist slams into the ground. You can also see like the light is blinking off of like skeletons, skeletal bits, and bits of metal that are scattered around its cave layer. Your turn.
Okay. I scream, Thaler, get your tiny lawful ass down here! And I pull out my shield and I slash at it with Witchbane.
Right.
Go for it.
Is this movement? Hang on, where are we?
Yeah, you can be down there next round if you want to.
Next round. Okay.
Yeah, you won't be able to hit. You won't be able to attack, but you can see Phelan pads in there on his unbooted feet, past the bush and the rope, and you can hear the battle going down below, like a rustling of leaves in the wind.
I imagine I missed.
Yeah, you miss. Hey, the real long shot. Welcome, buddy. Welcome to legendary Kalmatta. All right. Yeah, it's a miss. You got beat. So let's shift it over to Nick. Nick is in the foxhole to roll some initiative.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Hey! Here comes the little lawful halfling. Let's go.
A lawful halfling versus the cruel hobbs. Who will win?
What are you guys going to do? It's up to you. You guys actually won. Anyone moving? So you guys can hear.
I'm moving to the side just so I'm not blocking the hole.
That's fine. Yeah, it's kind of. I feel like you kind of fell down, 5 feet or something when you got to the bottom, and now it's just like this cave. Yeah, it's just like a circular kind of cave with. There's probably some stalagmites and stalactites, but there are, like I say, skeletons and bits of foliage all around. You can hear the dripping of water along the back, maybe a little pool.
Hobbs, have you played The Witcher 3?
Yes.
That reminds you of like a lot of the monster layers are like that.
I've never heard of those things. This is all out of my brain. No, I'm just kidding. Yes.
Very
Thank
cool.
You. All right.
So I will dash to the side to make room for the other folks and say, it's injured! And I will continue smacking at it. I guess movement goes first.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I just had you moved in there last round. You just couldn't fight anything.
Oh, did you? Oh, great.
Yeah, like I pictured Phelan moving in there, kind of bent over. I don't know if he has God's Bane out, but he's kind of peeking, and you're above, and you can see Dougal slashing at the same creature, the massive, just huge behemoth of muck and sticks.
Is it?
How confined is it in here?
Not that much.
Yeah, is that apparent
Not
from
yet.
the outside?
No. You guys can't really see what's going on down there. He moved into darkness, but there is some kind of light that must be filtering in from some shafts somewhere, which is weird because the smoke couldn't get out, but yeah, I don't know.
So Phelan will draw God's Bane and run in with his shield. And he will.
It's time.
Indeed.
All right.
And he will.
Do we taste God's blood today?
Oh yeah, there's that. The sword terrifies me. All right, here we go. But Dougal sounded like he was not afraid, but like. It was urgent, so we're gonna pull this. Okay, so hits AC 3 for 6 damage.
All right. So yeah, you chop into it, and you can see as where the blade traced across it. It just kind of thickened the muck there, and it kind of fell away.
For the Lords of Law.
Witch Banes. Right. There's a lot of Banes in this game. I got to come up with some other name for swords.
To be fair, that one I named myself, so you can blame me.
That's your fault then. Yeah, so the same thing. Witchbane does similarly from the other side of the creature. And it doesn't like this talking weapon, apparently. Lashes out at Phelan instead. You guys can definitely hear the sound of battle down there. You seem like you maybe wanted to say something, Stu?
Yeah. So if it wasn't apparent that there was room, I'd probably scream in the corridor, "Does it open up? Is there room?
You guys okay down there?" You guys can hear Burl shouting from the backside.
It opens.
All right. I would start heading it.
Phelan, 12 points of damage.
Oh, hang on. So, does it hit with both?
No.
What armor class? Is I'm 1 against a large creature.
Oh.
I rolled an 18, dog.
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
You got it?
I'm sure. I didn't look it up, but I'm sure.
12 points of damage?
Yeah.
I will sunder my shield. Yeah. Because that would be me dead.
Otherwise, I was going to sunder mine for you.
Thank you. It might still be necessary.
Oh, I barely hit you, actually. It hits AC 0. So, no, I rolled an 18. It's AC -6.
Oh, yeah, no, you got me.
Yeah, so basically you're positive this massive fist of earth and flora would have smashed you into bits or engulfs you completely, but you're just standing there, and as it pulls back, I mean, even as Burl waddles up there, you can see, Nick it looks like Phelan could be, but then when the pod retreats, there's Nick and the bits and pass of his shield. He throws off. Phelan throws off the bits of his shield. Hey, Agonarch Artist. What up, buddy? Time for some lurid detail, my man. We're into the luridity already tonight. All right. So, is it initiative time? I think Nick won last time.
Yep.
Here we go, boys.
Do it.
Oh,
What was
We're
that?
number one.
We're number one.
Oh, just the two.
Oh, come on.
All right, so I got 3 people to attack this time. That might help.
4 if you count Drolfic.
Oh, did Drolfic come in too?
I mean, my dog's gonna follow, right? Come on.
Sure,
Be-
why
be-
not?
you might-
it's a hole filled with bones. That's like a dog's appetite.
So I should roll D8s then. Ooh, shit. Oh, that's a
You got a problem with D4s or something?
I was like, how did I get a 10 on a D8? Oh, no, 2. All right, this time both going for the eerily glowing Witchbane. We have all 3 magic swords in the game in this little hole right now.
Can we
You don't have to
combine them? Can we combine them in some sort of magical?
Ultron?
I am using the Optimus Prime voice, so
Can I be Starscream? I
No.
love
oh,
Oh,
so
I
Dougal
can't see.
an 18,
Okay, what's the other roll?
11 points of damage.
I sunder my first shield.
All right.
Azarus would like to run up to the mouth of the hole
Okay,
on his turn, on our turn, whenever it
Sure.
happens.
go ahead.
And I'll take out my spare shield.
You don't
And I
know what's
wanna
happening
take
in
it.
there.
I want to take it like a frisbee and just kind of like chuck
No.
it down.
You don't know that they've sundered their shields in there. You just hear them fighting. You could crawl in there and see. I'd let you do that. Or duck
Have an
walk.
extra shield back, and my Kyreling is carrying my third shield. I don't come out without extra shields.
Taylor trying to meta in there. Whoopsh, late. I better have something else attack. All right, your guys' turn.
I ready my next. Can we ready a shield in combat or not?
It takes
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I think so.
You can draw a shield and then attack, and see if you don't move.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Which is what I will do, and then I will attack.
Oh, the music's off.
Yeah,
What
it
was
did
that
make some
song
music.
called? I thought I had it on.
Yeah, baby. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, that's even better. Oh, did you want? Yeah, you get to attack. That's a miss from Burl.
It is.
Also a miss from Godsbane. The Chameleon Slayer.
Or the Chameleon Bane, if we prefer.
Come on, lads, use the magic of your swords.
I think it's automatically gone if you call it Bane as well. You just lose all magical abilities. What the hell was that music called? Do we know? Was it Black? That was the first one, I think. Black Vortex.
Play whatever you want, man.
Yeah, that was the quiet one.
Skinnered in here.
I can't play that. I get in trouble.
Content strike.
Oh,
You did record my 11 damage, right?
yep.
Yeah.
This is for this is what Kevin always plays during his fights. death and axes. All this music by Kevin MacLeod, people. All right.
Thanks, Kevin.
It definitely looks diminished, like bits and pieces of it all over are being affected. I think it is initiative time again. So, Stu, you're up next, buddy.
All right. Four.
Oh,
Nice.
your own cheeky message to counter the Hops cheeky message. How do you do that, by the way?
Just type after the flash music space message.
Simultaneous.
Simultaneous. Is anyone moving?
Azarus will slide down the hole
All right, so
because he makes bad decisions.
all right, I like it. Azarus goes down. Now he's peeking down. His bald pate peering down. Baggio looking up his chainmail skirt. Thanks, Agonarch Artist, for subscribing. It is much appreciated, sir. Everyone should go check out Agonarch Artist's new and improved, not really improved, but his new Kickstarter, man. Why don't you put what it's called in the chat, buddy?
The chat doesn't like links, but
Yeah,
you can
no
cheat
link.
and fake it. Yeah.
Yeah, no link. Just say what it's called. Drolfic Bites. Pshaw. Oh, yeah, I'm rolling. Let's see who we got. Oh, no, peoples. This doesn't look good. Phelan gets both attacks. You guys can all make attacks.
I would swap out for my Lucerne hammer and strike from the second rank over somebody's head.
If anyone feels like maybe sundering that second one, because I don't know if I can get both, that might be nice. Just putting it out there. But let's see what happens. Eh?
Oh,
Watch
both
this.
hits.
Well, Godsbane misses. Oh, all right. Well, I'll sunder one shield. So obviously the most damage.
So
See the rolls.
basically, as the creature rears up and everyone is attacking it, it comes down with both fists and maybe the entirety of it and just engulfs Phelan. So Phelan, you can block one of these attacks with a shield, but the other one is going to hit you. So I'm going to do 4d8, and the first two are the first attack, the second two are the second attack.
Yeah.
Unless,
Can someone else block another one?
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
Can we roll and then determine?
sure.
All right, go for it.
They weren't even that bad.
I will obviously block the second one. Down to 3. Okay, here we go.
And I smack it with my hammer for 8.
Nice.
Does AC 6 hit?
AC 6 did hit, yeah.
Okay, so 5, 6, and 8.
Yeah,
All right,
just
it
took
looks
one
like
down.
what's left of this creature kind of just falls into an ooze, splashing off of the shield of Phelan. And it is indeed El Capute.
Victory.
To victory.
I sheath Godsbane as soon as halflingly possible.
I don't know why that.
Isn't there something about your hit points being lower? You're less
Oh.
powerful.
Yeah, I gotta look that up. Yes. Yeah, this is bad.
Oh, thanks for subscribing, Saggy Jello 89.
That strange, amazing stranger.
What
That's-
are you at, Nick?
I'm at 3.
All right, I can
hold it a
cast-
second before he can sheath his sword.
Yeah, hang on. Let's go to intelligent swords. So I think it will try and take control of me. I think it will win.
Yeah, so his fighting a stone golem, that doesn't sound good. Bestial ecosystems by monstrous habitation. I like it. Caused by monstrous inhabitation is Agonarch Artist's new Kickstarter.
Swords.
So check it out, people. All right. So I do think that it's God's Bane is reluctant to be sheathed. You can even. I feel chaos. I don't know if that's the right voice. I feel chaos.
That's the one.
I wish to drink of the god's blood. So what happens? Tell us. What do we have to do? Don't you have to make a check or something? Oh, the music is like right on key. What's happening here?
My will is the sum of my strength and wisdom scores. And I have to reduce that by 2d4. Yeah, it's totally gonna take control. I don't think there's a roll. It's just as soon as... Oh no, there's a control check. So, the sums... I've got this written down. So its intelligence is 12 and its ego is 12. So its will is 24. And my intelligence... So if someone... 24...
24 minus 24? What's the question here? I'm confused.
Its will is 24. And mine is strength plus wisdom, which is 25.
But you have to roll, what, 2d4 you said?
Yeah, and I've got to subtract 2d4 from that.
All right, roll 2d4.
So I'll do that. 5.
All right, so that's at 20.
My current will is 20. So it beats my will by 4, and I just need to figure out what happens. It just automatically takes control over my actions.
All right, so
no check.
As you guys destroy it and the stuff just oozes off of Pheolin's shield that's destroyed and in pieces again, you can still see... maybe we'll make it... There's luminescent fungus in here. You thought it was light that must have been filtering in from Shavs, but now that you're here and you're kind of taking a look around, Pheolin turns... And you can see like he's got his eyes are kind of lowered, and his body is slightly, bent over. Fist white knuckled, clenched on the haft of God's Bane. He looks over at Dougal.
I crouch down like a linebacker about to tackle.
And he starts to talk like this.
Yeah, I think like a strange voice comes off of him.
Yeah. Tackle, yelling, "Someone cover his sword!"
And his eyes glow.
Yeah, sure. Well,
his eyes are kind of like...
again.
His eyes are kind of like this kind of terrifying, like lawful, like overly pure, like light. Pupilless.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hurt him, but like I'm gonna go like try to tackle his legs and drop him and yell someone to cover the sword.
All right. I think we should roll initiative then.
If that doesn't work, I do have a hold person memorized. And I also have heals memorized. So
I think I lost initiative.
was
you
a
just
tie.
had the rolls into PvP. Yeah, okay.
It was a tie. You can all feel a different sort of power, and outside along the edge of this hill is Baggio Gar can sense something powerful, magically powerful, has crackling energy is down in the hole beneath.
We'll let him bring him out. Bring it on out to me. It's fine. Yikes.
All right. All right, so I think Nick, you can go ahead and just do whatever you think God's Bane would want you to do with someone having chaotic God's blood in them.
Shouldn't you do it? I think
No,
you should do it.
I don't think so. This is your chance, man. This is your chance to roleplay, brother. Get after it.
We're just trying to kill a plant, okay? It was an evil plant.
All right.
We're just trying to kill him.
You can try to kill a player. You might just get killed in return, though.
That's right.
Well, that's what.
That's the fun part.
Come on. Well, this is God. So this is evil chaotic. It's chaotic blood, is it?
I have no idea. It's first man blood. I didn't know its alignment.
All right. So here we
Apparently
go.
it's chaotic, though. Your sword can sense chaos, so apparently it's chaotic.
This is rough.
I don't make any judgments on pre-colonial people, but, you know.
Okay. So Phelan, eyes glowing, like this energy crackling, not looking at all himself, his hair kind of standing on end, and this kind of terrifying, like halo light around him. It starts advancing in this kind of really rigid way towards Dougal, and
I can't see rolls because I'm lagging, so you got to tell me what you hit.
4 AC 4.
I'm in AC 1.
Nice.
Deflects off of Dougal's armor. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna punch him in the face with my gauntlet.
Yeah, I straight up tackle, just charge into him, tackling him.
All right, so
Yeah, I'm trying to do some dual damage, by the way.
you guys can just roll. Each of you guys roll 4d6. Nick, you can roll 3d6.
Oh, now they come.
All right,
Are
so
there any modifiers for that? No.
no, the modifiers are the number of dice you get in your pool.
Got it.
So but you only count the 2 highest. So Phelan actually got 10, where you're against an 8 and a 7. I think what I would do is just take the 2 highest total from all you guys' roll, which is still just an 8. So he basically, actually you should only have 2d6, Nick. Sorry, roll 2d6. I'd probably just give him the first 2 that you rolled, but I guess I don't know. Which is, just go ahead and roll 2d6 instead, because you have a sword out, so you're going to keep using your sword. All right, so that's a big difference. When you have a sword out and you're still going to attack with it, then you lose a die. So it looks like you guys pretty much have him under. You can wrestle him down and wrestle away his weapons.
Kick the sword away, yeah.
Yeah, so looks like that's what happens. No. You can hear the voice echo in your mind as they push the sword back into the sheath.
I'm gonna spit on the sword and say, you can have some chaotic blood spit.
Whoa.
Easy.
Everybody
What's
be
going
cool.
on? What's happening here?
Hey, it's
All right,
PG-13,
so,
come on.
Phelan is like, what happened? Did we kill the plant beast?
And then you tried to kill me.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Let's go.
Let's not get into that. says dude.
Keep your damn sword away from me, halfling. I appreciate the
You didn't
help you
shout.
gave me.
You didn't shout,
You didn't have
Halfling,
to-
get in here with God's blood. I just like to point
Consider
that out.
consider this a friendly warning.
Boy.
My apologies. Phelan,
Let's loot this place and get on with it.
Phelan buckles his sword on, definitely not going anywhere near the hilt, not touching the hilt while he's on 3 hit points.
So I
And,
will summon healing from the eagle.
Okay.
You are now at 5 hit points.
Oh no.
Your God loves you.
Maybe
Yeah.
we need to be out in the sun. Eagles don't belong in caves.
No kidding there.
He offers
On top
his
of looting,
thing.
I think we should try to salvage like a chunk of plant, like one of the pseudopods or something that fell off to show that we defeated the creature in case we go
Yeah, that's a
hanging
good
out with the
idea.
lizards.
Yeah. Mount his pseudopod head mounted on twin boa spears.
That's pretty good. I like it. All right, so it looks like you found some shit down here.
Burl, will you pull out some extra plant chunks for Habiba?
Smart.
Yeah, let's do that. You get some plant. You get some plant.
All right, looking around down here, it looks like it's hard to tell, but it looks like maybe a different group, many different types of group have taken this path in the past. And you guys find...
Uh-huh.
The Zadabad treasure, right where I thought it would be.
Bulat!
Bulat and his booty.
I'm just going to give it to you like always.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for the tackle, boys.
And the fishing.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Dougal's a bad fisher. You know, he thought it took strength, but it really took skill, and we all learned a lesson.
I would do all of that again. That was a good play. I stand by it.
I enjoyed the role play.
It was great. We've learned something about God's Bane, and we've learned something about God's blood.
Yes.
Whoa.
We have wound curing pot.
Oh man.
What's the AC of that lamellar armor?
It's not as good as plate.
You okay, kitty cat? What was that sound you just made? Did you accidentally step on it? Be careful, she's a dying cat.
Oh, God. Doesn't sound good at all.
Sorry, I meant to be muted.
I think it's AC3.
Is it heavy or light?
It's heavy. Is plate heavy? Oh, it's going to count as light, though, because it's magical. So is the plate is 3 or 2? Plate is 3, right? So this must be 4.
Okay.
But it's +1, so it would be the same as regular plate. It would just be 1 level lighter.
That's cool. Are there any classes that are bound to chain that we use in this game?
Probably Rangers, maybe. I don't know.
The only ranger in this game already owes Baggio armor.
Dougal, what's your current AC? You have a ring, right, as well?
Yeah, my current AC is 1.
Okay.
You want to make the bid for these braces of armor?
I mean, I think it would be cool to be beefy and upfront, but I'm also open to sharing.
I think that you should have the braces of armor +2 personally, because you have more HP, and I have AC 1 already, and that also gives Nick and I claim on the next treasure. That's fighter related.
I'll open that up to other people. Anyone else super interested?
I am interested, but don them for now.
You're the caller. You can also claim dibs if you think AC 8 versus 10 is gonna be a net difference.
What's your net difference?
I think it would put me at -1, actually.
Hey, you catch up to me.
A lightning bolt?
Are you at -1?
Yep.
Whoa, what the hell are you wearing?
I've got that's what the cloak. I got the white cloak, which is +1, the staff of sanctity, which is another +2, and plate and a dexterity of 15.
Damn.
Oh no, sorry, +1. So.
What's your HP?
That's where it falls short. 16. So,
I mean, you barely have less HP than me. I guess you should be in the front.
no, I need to be in the back. That's why I have a two-hander, so I can reach over all the beefy fighter types, like the halfling.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this halfling gets in there where it counts, buddy.
He does.
All right, so what's next?
We following
outta
the
here.
two-man show?
What do you got on them scrolls? Anything useful?
Oh, it didn't pop.
Oh, I see them now. Sorry.
No problem.
Those are arcane, not divine.
Yep.
Okay.
I think it is just normal pot. I think it's CBD because it doesn't have any other effects.
Not going to get us to that level of joke.
It's a potion of serious mellow.
Mental acuity. All right. What's next?
We following the lizard people, Aaron, or are we going to Zadabad? You mean a dog?
Still muted, bro.
Thought we were gonna follow your pink dinosaur people that you want to be friends with.
Sounds good to me.
Maybe see if we can read any of their, if they actually have any quote-unquote literature on walls and the like, and I could try and read it tomorrow.
Okay. All right, so you guys.
It's midday, I think.
What's that?
What time of day was it?
Midnight. I don't know. I didn't write it down.
I think it was midday-ish, if I remember correctly.
It was pretty early. We had only went one hex.
It was early day
Okay.
because
And,
we camped at that hex to our northeast, and then we had gone one hex.
Okay, my bad then.
no worries.
So I think, was anyone injured except for Phelan?
No.
Okay, and you're at 5 out of how many?
10.
Okay,
Did anyone
5 out
get
of 10.
injured last session? No.
So I'm
No.
thinking, you want me to give you another cure light, or hold off on it and see?
How many spells do you have left?
I just have one more cure light.
It depends how likely, like, if something whacks me for 5 out of, but like I knew what I was signing up for when I came along. I knew that with you guys would like, so I'm happy to, but if we're gonna sleep at some point anyway,
Right.
I
that
say
makes
let's
sense.
keep you back for now and be careful, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll hold off for now. If it looks like we'll get into another, if it looks like we're getting into another combat, then I'll pop it. And then regardless, before we go to bed tonight, I'll pop it. So
I will
So
get my last shield of Nedra and spear, and that should keep me. And then I'll pop back.
Get my spare shield from my hireling too.
Me too.
All right, so I'm assuming you guys follow the trail. You're kind of going downhill slightly, and there's still foliage and stuff. And that's when you spot the tracks kind of head towards some cliffs. The water is the river is surrounded by some cliffs, and it looks. Sometimes my mouse just gets kind of goofy.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Ooh. Sorry, you guys did move another hex, so now we'll say it's midday. And you do spot one of these creatures, in one of these caves. And it seems to be motioning to you guys. Like it must have came down, and then there must be like a cave here, and then you can see a series of caves in the cliffs below you and on either side of the river. Like you came down a trail, and you can see some guys, and on this side of the river that you're on, you can see that there's something there. Are you guys going to approach them or what?
Maybe hold out the plant pieces. I'll say as an offering, but like to show them that we have defeated this foe.
Yep, I'll wave. Point at the
Hey.
bush, the shrub.
All
Make
right.
sure we cross.
What's that, Aaron?
That's on the other side of the river or this side?
It's on both sides. The dude is on this side, though.
Oh, cool. Now we can meander our way closer to him. I'm not afraid.
So he's motioning you guys to come into one of the caves.
Let's go.
All right, so he takes you a little while, and then you find yourselves you find a guy, another one of these that are seated, but you can tell by his skin it's not as pink and fresh. It's kind of mottled with age.
Oh,
He's mottled with age, but he is adorned with this jewelry like you guys have been offered some previously. But even like his tail is kind of limp, and it doesn't have the turgidity of the others that you've seen. And he's seated by a piece of crystal. And the guy who is with you, like, he motions you to put your hand on the crystal. One of you guys do it?
sure.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Everyone's saying they're doing it. Who's doing it, caller?
How many
Can we do it like in a circle? Like in a circle, we all put our hand down in a
No,
circle.
it looks like one dude could probably do it. Sure, all you guys can do it in a circle.
Who is eager to negotiate and make friends with these guys? Phelan? Yeah, that makes sense.
They
Maybe
seem-
Dougal. Yeah.
They seem when you came in, they didn't seem like they wanted your hound to come in.
I can stay outside with it.
Okay.
If we can do it in a circle, then we can do it in a circle. If not, then I say Phelan since he's the most charismatic.
Sure, you can
I
get
just thought it would.
three
I just thought it
people
would
in
look
there.
cool.
You can get 3 people in there around the speaking stone.
All right. Dougal and Phelan and I will do it.
All right.
Unless you're dying to up there, Azarus.
Taylor, are you dying to get in there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'll step out. Let him get in
I
there.
most definitely wasn't reading the Twitch chat and not listening, but yes, I am dying to get in
Thanks,
there.
Plan. Get in there and touch your finger to it. I'll step back.
All right, I
Lightning
will touch my
bolt.
finger to it.
All right. So
We do it in a very dramatic, solemn way, emphasizing the drama and the solemnity.
welcome, travelers. You hear the voice in your head.
The thought crystal.
Welcome to the speaking stone.
Greetings, master. I introduce myself with all of my titles, which I will not labor our listeners with right now.
Yeah, so this is all like mental talk. Your voice is loud, but your titles just kind of go muted away, like less important. We are who we are, not only what we do.
This is a wise man. Is it?
He must be an oil
Also
boss.
not necessarily male, but I try and think. I acknowledge this with humility and recognize that I have much to learn about being more humble in my service to law.
You guys can feel like it's taxing to use this stone, so you don't think that you're going to be hanging out and talking for a long time. But he does give greetings. Hi. And too bad that he's like really slow when he talks in your mind, apparently. And his voice sounds incredibly elderly. You are the ones that aided the youngsters.
It was but our duty to aid those who were oppressed.
I laugh mentally. I can't help it. I just said I did it because I want to.
They went to speak to the Renonians, for we have trouble. It would have taken much to get their assistance, but perhaps you can aid us.
You need assistance and had tried to speak to the rhino folk. What is it that you need? And why will the rhino folk not aid you?
They are selfish. They've lurked in their fortress for ages. As long as the eggs have come.
As long as the eggs have come. They need the rhino folk need a charismatic leader to rouse them from their slumber.
Perhaps.
What is the name of the Rhino Man's leader?
We only call them the Renonians.
Damn it, cops.
He is a great lord. Many skulls adorn his throne, I'm sure.
If he was such a great lord, he would lead the Renonians to your aid. Perhaps it is time for a change in leadership.
Perhaps just a great warlord, but we are not folk to do war.
And that is an honorable thing. Sorry,
Master,
you go for it for a while.
Master Shaman. We're speaking to the shaman or a shaman.
It seems like it, yeah, some sort of elder of some kind.
Yeah. Elder Shaman, you mentioned eggs. Although I am no expert on the matter, surely rhino are live birth. What eggs do you speak of?
We count our days by the eggs. As the eggs come, and the young ones are hatched and born.
I see.
The gathering grounds have been held from us, and we must reach it to keep our progeny coming.
Who holds your viperous dalliances back?
A great creature. Its stench is unbearable.
Where might one find these hatching grounds?
He called them the Gathering Grounds.
The Gathering Grounds.
Along the river to the south, a lowland and its caves. We know not how many they are, but beware. The remains of their opponents litter the ground like leaves in the jungle. Insects with heat.
Can you tell us more of this beast and its of the stench?
It appears of the boar with tusks. But it is of evil blood. It kills without need.
Stench of chaos.
He doesn't seem to necessarily understand what chaos is.
Well, no one's perfect.
You guys all feel weakened, like you're starting to take constitution points by using your strength to go on.
As soon as that happens, I'll let go.
All right.
And motion anyone who wants to take over. It says, he talks through your mind, but it's tiresome. He wants us to kill something so they may lay eggs.
I must rest myself. He falls back from the speaking stone, lolls on his seat, weakened.
So I think team. This is where Team Baggio, I think. But yeah, so team. I think that this may be our opportunity to secure friendship with these Axiotl people. If we can help them out, then we may have friends in Kalmatta for a change.
Does anyone have idea what kind of? Has anyone ever seen a creature like this before? A huge stinking boar with black blood.
So as you guys were talking on the speaking stone and speaking now, you can see more of these humanoids are bringing in lichen and moss and like forming them into like beds along the edge of the cavern.
Oh,
Nice.
do they appear to have any like?
Maybe it's in the
breathing things?
outer cabin. You can see them carrying stuff, and where Dougal is with a Dotnan. Is that who you have, or who do you have? Yeah,
Drolvik.
Drolf. Oh yeah, all those dogs are dead now. That's bullshit. All right,
Yeah,
Drolfik.
Yes.
All right, Drolfik. So there's like that outer chamber where they'd first motioned you in. That's where they're putting down like the bedding. There's like leaves with some kind of greenish paste on it and some nuts and stuff. Maybe some insects.
Yum.
So we've come across a giant crocodile, and we've come across in the distance a giant ape. I wonder if this is one of those kind of megafauna. Maybe a corrupted one. I love the Princess Mononoke reference.
I'm not familiar with it, so.
What? I'm gonna link it to you because that's exactly what you described. But continue, please.
All right.
So we relay this to Baggio and Dougal, and I assume bed down for the evening?
It's only midday.
Ah.
God, you're lazy.
He didn't have second breakfast.
Good point. And you look a little beat up. What'd you do down there in that hole? Jesus.
Wonder if
I motion to the bits of plant.
Way to go. Proud of you.
That.
does someone want to motion one of the younger lizards over to the crystal and be like, can we come back and rest here, or like what's the is that what the situation is with the bedding?
they don't really understand you, but they are preparing things, and it looks like they've brought, leaf plants of food and, bundles of this moss.
Maybe we can assume we're welcome to come
11's
back.
here we go.
Yeah, so like, let's eat, and then think about what we want to do. What say you, Baggio? Do we want to explore more? Maybe come back if we need a place safe to rest, or what do you think?
Yeah. I mean,
Do we want to take up this task immediately? Do we want to beeline to Zadabad, to the treasure ruins? What do you think?
I think this place did it sound like it was sort of en route to where we thought Zadabad was?
It said south along the river, so yeah.
Well, I say we start making our way to Zadabad and see if we can scope out what's going on here. And I dear hope it ain't no megafauna.
Well,
That's rude.
Maybe eat, show appreciation, then we head out. Is that the plan?
So then instead of following the river, we should follow the map and try to find that pass?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
The map's in the Kalmatta Discord, or Roll20, right?
Boom.
The map. Oh, it's glory.
Okay, cool. So we just have to hook south of the big mountain and go north of the volcanoes. So like here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's the word on YouTube, Stu? Anything?
Still got 8 folks watching. As far as in the chat, same folks as before, I think, hanging out with us.
Nice.
They definitely seem to enjoy the plant combat.
No dropped frames. Well, I'm getting dropped frames all the time in the Libram Society with exactly the same setups and only 2 or 3 people. Somebody technical figure that out for me. All right, we heading out. Or is that what the lines are? Is that what I'm supposed to
we
be?
head south then a little bit, and then we'll go southeast.
Hobbs not to be a buzzkill, but can we kill the dramatic combat music?
This wasn't supposed to be. This is that quiet stuff in the beginning. It just gets a little crazy.
It's like Lord of the Rings meets Hans Zimmer.
All righty. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. So are you following the river or just heading south?
We're heading south, and we'll see where the river goes, I guess.
I guess what I'm saying is, are you kind of sticking near the river, or are you just heading off into the hills?
Oh, we'll kind of stick near the river. I mean,
Okay.
we'll keep it in our line of sight.
I think there's going to be kind of a trail along the river as well. Kind of close. Oh, shit. It's kind of close to the
And a poop by the river, great.
water level.
Hey, Hobbs, does the lamella armor, is that just fit human size?
That's what it's made for, yeah.
Okay, I'll leave it for now.
We could possibly adjust if we get somewhere with resources, though.
Possibly, yeah.
I'm kind of quite partial to my bone armor, even though it's not as good. I think it's awesome.
Were you in the
Bone
game
armor
where
of
they
Indala-
got that? Where they got that armor?
The bone armor of Indalagul, yes, I was.
In the mound? Yeah, nice. All right.
Yeah.
So, it looks like as you guys are traveling south, just a little farther along the hills, along the river there, you can see like there's kind of a lowland in the hill where the cliff faces come down to the level, and you can see like lots of reeds coming off of it, and you can smell. Oh, that's a location, by the way, for sure.
City of the Axa Toddle.
I have a name for it. Maybe he
I
said.
like how it's different every time.
What's that?
I like how Taylor says the name different every time he says it.
I don't remember how I named it or where it is. There it is. Let me see. On the tunes. It doesn't matter. You guys call it whatever you want.
Axolotl.
Axapalooza.
Yeah.
Swamp Town. Anyway, and you guys can notice a sulfuric odor kind of lurking along the river.
Days of high adventure.
If we keep going, we'll run into their megafauna.
Nasty.
You said there was a bit of a trail. Is it just like a worn down area, or are there explicit tracks of some sort?
It's a worn down area and the rock.
It must be a trail to their spawning grounds.
Presumably their spawning ground would have to be wet.
He said it was in the caves, so it must be more caves down by the water, and this is the trail, is my guess.
You're pretty good at plants, so
He is a certified plantologist, as you said.
I thought so.
All right, so what's next? You guys going to keep heading south?
Do you guys want to keep heading south to look for this death field, or do you want to go southeast?
Which way is the pass?
The path goes south?
Southeast is the pass.
Sorry, the pass is what I mean, yeah. Pass, yes. It depends on whether our goal is, like, what the urgency on clearing the spawning grounds is, or whether we want to be able to set up Zadabad.
Yeah.
Do we want to
Yeah, sorry.
scope it out, maybe one more hex, and then decide if we're going to veer off, if it's going to go longer?
Going south.
We've never had, like, this almost feels like you guys could probably use, especially if you were successfully dealt with whatever the issue is for the axolotls, you guys could possibly use that as a camping place for in between games. That wouldn't necessarily open it for anyone else, but I think you guys could use. So, like, if we don't schedule another, you got your guys' characters could maybe start from there, but no one else's. Kind of like using the God Tree ring or something like that, opening certain things, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, we will plod south.
Who's currently holding that potion of serious wounds we got? Sure, serious wounds.
I just dumped it out. Fuck it.
So,
Healing is
Phelan,
dumb.
is what I heard.
On the ship.
Yeah. Fail.
So as you guys move from 3989 to 3990, you're moving along this trail. You could see that it went down to the surface of the river and across the river. It's smaller now. Remember, you couldn't even get the boats down any longer, but it's still, probably 15. But it's kind of lowlands, and you can actually see the water is sluggishly shallow here, and there's like reeds and everything. And on the other side of the river from where you are, you guys can even smell it from here, and you can see bones kind of sticking up from different areas. And there is a pretty wide cave opening. It's probably, let me see, so it kind of almost like the water of the river passes into an area that's maybe 50 or 60 feet wide that narrows down into a cliff face, and then there's a cave there. And the river continues off.
Totally unrelated to your description about the cave. This river, based on its depth, is totally canoeable, though, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
You want to go cross and mess this thing up?
How deep's the water in the cave? Look.
If it's the same as this, maybe only a few feet.
Well, a few feet, like, we got to know because we got a halfway.
You're going to have to go check it out. Because it's like full of reeds and cattails and stuff like that. You know, you can see like lily pads and you can hear. You don't hear the sound of wildlife though. It doesn't seem to be around here.
So yeah, either we come up with a plan to carefully navigate to the cave, figure out the depth, or find a way to draw it out, maybe, or we go elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, we could try the flaming arrow trick again.
What time of day is it?
Go ahead.
I would say evening.
Well, yeah, my proposition would be if it wasn't any earlier than evening, to maybe explore one more thing. Use my other cure light on Phelan, and then camp for the night, and then come at this thing full bore in the morning.
Agreed. That was my thought.
Yep.
Love the pun.
So you guys are heading south, or you're going to go across to look at the location? I guess I wasn't sure which.
Do we have time just to go one more hex south before the evening?
Sure.
We'll just explore one more hex, and then we'll make camp back this way a bit.
Okay.
Did we just win?
We're in the process of winning.
I think you are. Winning.
All right,
Alright,
boring hex, guys. I like this one.
So I will call down the blessing of Arkan Eminar again to try to restore Phelan.
We're getting there. Slowly but surely.
Presumably, if you get a night's rest,
Yeah,
there'll be one more.
you get two, because I just had to roll again to make sure it wasn't broken. I wasn't pushing the wrong button, but yeah, you get two back. So you're up to what, 7?
7.
Tomorrow, 8.
Back up to level 2.
Woo! Yeah, apparently Arkan Eminar does not like halflings.
Or gives them half the healing.
Yeah,
Something's been going on. The mantle of leadership's not working.
Fact.
Yeah.
I thought you did well talking to our new lizard friend.
Yeah, that was fun. I like
Didn't
that.
take a roll, but I just
That was
went,
awesome.
But
The Axiomicons.
Axiomatic roll. All right, should we make camp back a little ways and gear up for tomorrow's cave?
Yep.
All right,
do it.
cool. Plan some offensive spells.
So you guys are just going
To
back,
combat the offense.
or you're camping here? Just right where you are, 3991.
halfway
Sure.
between, yeah,
Let's
sure.
camp right here.
So like the trail that you were following has kind of gone around, and now you're just fighting your way overland. Because like you're not even next to the river anymore right now. You can hear it, and you know it's near. I'm assuming you're kind of nearby, but you're not right on it. You're still in these grassy hills, but you can see that the elevation and losing the grass and the foliage to the southeast there.
Okay.
All right. So I'm assuming one of your warrior types chooses a location for
Yeah. A good place in these hills, yeah.
a good defensible location in these hills. All right, here we go.
I like to think Hugo kind of takes command of these situations as his old sergeant from the Legions. Blood kicks in a bit.
Awesome. Roll a d6, Baggio Gar. 5. I like it. Oh, wonderful. Nedra and Kalika are on watch. So Kalika is controlled by one of them Phelan and one of them is Azarus. Or I guess I should say Nick and Taylor. You guys roll d6s. Nice. Fantastic. What's this? Oh, Jesus. Why don't we take a quick bio? It's about halfway, and I will work on
Okay. Bear back.
this next thing.
You're back.
All right. I hope everyone's doing good out there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really enjoy that aspect of the game for sure. I feel like this game is going a lot better than the last one. I don't know why I feel that way. I just do. And we've kind of run into like a different area where it's really hard for me to totally be completely prepared. So we're just trying to go through, the process of the rules and use those to make the best decisions possible about what happens. But what do I know? I just try to run some games and have a good time. I really like the Speaking Stone. These axolotls are interesting. I would be curious to see what else comes of them or what else happens with them in the days to come. I'm looking for a particular map I thought that I had that I kind of remember having, but I don't know where it is. I'm not sure it really matters that much. Let's do this. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom quick. I'll be right back, everybody. Hold on to your shenanigans, because I think it's about to get even crazier than usual. All right, Taylor's back. He'll take care of y'all.
I will indeed. Just got finished practicing some streaming, and so I think I'm ready for the big time. There we go. I should probably be on the YouTube also, so I could talk to people there. But I'm bad at YouTube. Let's see. Let's try it out. Let's see. No. Later, there we are. Fun times, fun times. Mhm. And yes, thank you, imaginary viewer. I am snacking on a personal specialty. This is known as folded white bread. It's a family recipe. Yep, my mom taught me how to make that, and it got me through long the long weekends where they left me at home in the basement. Ah, good times.
Yeah, that's good session.
Wonderful so far.
Glad you're alive.
Oh yeah,
Your shield, holy cow.
yeah.
It was a whopper. 12. Woo.
That was, yeah. I'm still in that kind of. I don't like to always stand at the back, but I'm still in that kind of hit point zone where I have to kind of not go too crazy.
Mhm.
I learned my lesson big time when that episode with the apes, which Baggio knows all about. Actually, you were there too, weren't you, Taylor?
Yep.
I still really want to catch that guy. We could take the. I reckon the Anthrus would have an awesome galley, and we take it, and the slaves rebel, and I get hold of that sorcerer. I'm just playing out a bit of a fantasy in my mind, but
Your fantasy doesn't involve this sweet ghost ship of the Ram people?
not the Anthrus with that sorcerer who challenged me to a duel, and then I was winning, and then decided to ambush us with a whole army. And
That matches my experience with the Anthrus.
my tactics were terrible. Baggio had put like half of them to sleep, and I should have sent someone.
You have a L-shaped formation. That's if you don't have the L shape, you're gonna lose.
Oh,
Gotta
God.
bring him into the kill zone.
Exactly. Phelan just yelled freedom and ran out, and then got taken out by their. They're a bit overzealous with their slave catching things. They really need to make them so that they can like bring the slaves back in one piece, in my opinion. But anyway, I was.
Go ahead.
You go. No, you go.
I was gonna say, Hobbs, was your inspiration for that just straight up Planet of the Apes? With
Yes.
the apes with the man catchers? Okay, I approve.
Pretty
I'm
much.
just
Pretty much. Oh, I shouldn't have moved you guys. I didn't mean to do that.
Can I import a character from Apes Invincible into this?
No.
Okay.
So where do you think you'd be set up if this was the situation? The river is to the left.
Probably a really good spot.
You see these hills? There's some hills here. This is the lower area. This is the high area. The elevation gets even higher to the right and south.
It surely reminds Dougal and I of our Rornick homeland. These hills. So, and plus he's got the Legionnaire training. So we will.
He keeps telling me
pick an I missed it. Sorry, buddy.
that he keeps saying that he's Rornick, but I don't see the resemblance.
That's
Phelan.
true. Yeah, you're a halfling.
We got him on sale. He's Rornick half off.
His previous incarnation was Rornick, and this one.
I met him.
Oh,
You
that's
met him?
right. You did. Okay. Yeah, that's right. You did.
On the very first outing.
Yep.
So you guys are all separate areas. You're on top of the hill, Dougal, and the rest of these guys are down here in this valley.
No. I'm just thinking that our watchers should be on the high ground.
All right, so
I moved to where I thought the hill was. The lighter part is the hill.
yeah, lighter part is the top of the hill, where the dark part is the
All right.
lower area.
Well, just pick a hill. Pick a hill. Let's go.
So everyone's on the hill. Do you got a fire, or what's the story here?
What do you say, caller? Do we have a fire?
Is this our watch or is this the next day?
This is your watch.
Oh my god. No, unless we need a fire, we will not have a fire.
It's not hot. I mean, it's not cold. You're on a jungle island, so
Yeah, exactly. And if we're going to sit on a hill, we don't need a fire calling out. If we were nestled between, then sure.
That's kind of what I assumed is originally we'd nestle, but it is more defensible on the mound.
Mm-hmm.
So you hear both. I should probably put it so people can see. Kalika, and I said this person are on watch. She's on watch, but she's in the very center of everyone. It seems a little weird.
That does seem a little weird. Who was on watch? It was Kalika and
Nedra.
Phelan's henchman. Nedra.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nedra.
So. She'd probably be over here-ish. Because
Okay.
I'm thinking, where would she be to get a good vantage? Because it would make sense to have. It would make sense to have a 360-degree view.
Yeah, so like I said, it elevates to the east and southeast, and goes lower to the west as it approaches where the river is.
Okay.
So maybe one watching the river and the one watching the hills, or the elevation.
So really, anywhere in this whole vicinity here, you'd be able to see in all directions, really, because we're on a little bit of a peak. So
Yeah, so you guys those two are there. Everyone else is happily sleeping. You guys really don't even hear anything. And then it's suddenly, like you can kind of hear like a thump sound coming towards like the area by Krill. And standing around Krill and grabbing him as they're starting to fly off is this.
Goddamn Batman? Peace out, Krill.
Oh, I got an F5.
No. He's got my stuff. Well, clearly he wasn't sleeping, holding the sack, I guess. But let's go with that.
Oh, flying creatures of the past. Oh, shit. It is the goddamn Batman.
Get blasting, Kalika. What up with you?
So, Kalika, does she notice what's going on?
Yeah, but you guys, so you were surprised, and they flew in, landed, and have grasped onto Krill.
Two of them, or how many?
Oh, there are two. Yes.
Two of them. She will.
Oh, apparently I didn't make tokens. Go ahead though. I'm listening.
Let's see. She will shout that we are under attack, and then she will aim. Oh, excuse me. She will aim to cast light. She had used magic missile the day before, but she still had a light hanging out, and she would like to try to blind the closer of the two creatures.
Okay. So I need to roll a 20, is what you're telling me, right?
I do believe so.
Someone else want to do it while I'm struggling with my technique.
I don't mind. I will help. I rolled a 4.
Ha!
All right, yeah. So the creature that doesn't need to see is blinded. Good job.
Boo. Boo.
Well, it did. Looking at the handout, it did have eyes.
It does
though
have eyes, yeah.
I am assuming it does echolocate for its primary sense. Not sure if Kalika would know that or not, but
like
the
it.
thought process,
Surely.
behind blinding it would be all of a sudden it's going from darkness to daylight from its perspective.
Surely that's valid.
Yeah,
Surely.
so it's going to surprise it at a minimum. And then, like I said, she will make a lot of noise in hopes of waking up the crew.
All right.
Edra, being a torchbearer, will just yell, "Arise, noble lords!
All right, so
Black wings from the south!"
black wings, nice. I like it. What the hell is this? Taylor lost his. There we go. Somehow I moved Taylor's thingy. That's weird, isn't it? There we go. I'll do this.
Okay.
They're really big.
I don't trust Hobbs whenever Batman are involved.
I'm Batman. All right. So you guys make some noises. A globe of light appears around. Oh, what the hell is happening here? One of their heads. And we can now roll initiative, I believe. Who is up? I know we tied last time.
I lost to God's Bane, so.
Who has not rolled initiative yet? Aaron or Taylor?
Not tonight. Whatever.
Why don't you go ahead right now, sir?
I appreciate Aaron's surly demeanor tonight.
Yeah, he's kind of. He said he was coming after us for that. All right.
Oh, die.
What are you guys going to do? You guys are prone. Yep. Other than Kalika and Nedra.
Well, it's a perfect time and position to shoot sheep at people and make them fall asleep.
That sounds good.
From the prone position is the best sleep position. So I'll be casting magic this round.
This is pretty close, Hobbs. Can I stand up and get my sword that I cuddle at night and swing?
Oh, God, you guys are so weak.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
So weak.
You don't keep a sword like over here?
All right.
Ugh.
Yes, that's where his sword is stuck in the ground over there. So if anyone comes by, they can be the chameleon slaying kings. All right, go ahead. I know some GMs that like make you roll to see if you even wake up, and then how many rounds it's going to take you to get ready. All
Very
these
lenient.
crazy things. I'm just so
Everyone
nice.
says that about Hobbs. Very
It's,
lenient.
Very
Are we
not
on
very
missile yet?
player friendly.
Drolfik hits AC 5.
That's a hit. But go missiles can go first, yeah.
Okay, yes, missiles.
So do I have to fire into to
No,
make it dodgier and dodgier?
No.
No.
No, I don't
I
have
got
to fire
excited.
into melee.
Sorry.
Perfect.
Super dodge. You guys are just cheaters. I'm just used to it now. Which is why I know I got to roll 10d6 to see how many more show up.
I'm going to roll this manually because I don't think it's doing this properly because I'm on the 20 plus halfling, short range, silverite.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Miss. I'm just kidding. Miss.
So halfling, so Phelan rolls out of his and silverite arrow into the one of the bats.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
You and I both did the exact same thing.
Which one are you guys shooting at?
Probably the lit up one because that would probably have grabbed, I imagine, Halfling's attention, Phelan's attention as he went.
I just got up. Does the light look like it's on its eyes, or?
Yep.
Then I'll shoot the other one.
Okay.
Does AC4 hit?
Yep.
Urtus hits that one as well. And my hireling does as well with his hand axe.
Anybody else missiling?
What's the hand axe? Is it D4 or D6? Where is it?
I'm guessing D6.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, sure, why not? Azarus will sling at this closer one.
So I did 7 to that one. Urtus did 4, and so that's 14 to that one by us so far. And then Phelan did 7 to the one with the light on it.
Am I in short range? I think I'm in short range.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 20 feet away. I remember measuring. For 3.
Which one
If
are you?
minus
Which one are you attacking?
this closer one here.
Okay. Anyone else missiling?
Nope.
Burl, you gonna attack? Oh wait, didn't Drolik has attacked this one? Or are you,
Yeah, that was the idea because it seemed closer.
so
but,
you moved. Movement is
I did
before
out of
missiles.
order.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
movement's before missiles, so you would still move there. But you can move over and attack this other one if you want to. I'm not usually too crazy about it.
Alrighty. Oh, what's that burl swing? Oh, eat it.
All right. Chameleon Slayer slams into this. This creature is easily stands. It's kind of long and lean with leathery wings, but it does have shoulders that the wings flap out of, but underneath it are these rather large arm-like appendages with claws at the end. But they're all dead. But they did hit Krill. Let's see how much damage they did.
He's got the rabies now.
Oof.
4 points
hang
on
on.
Krill.
Let's see.
Krill has 4 hit points. Winging in the night, creatures have come in, their claws wrenched into the guy. That's why he didn't make a lot of sound. He was instantly killed by the beasts.
All right.
Moving in for the krill kill.
So he had my backup shield and some other stuff.
I back up,
I don't know if
back up.
anybody else wants to help carry. things.
Nedra can carry your backup shield because I've taken mine off
I'm
her.
a torchbearer, not a porter. I'm
Wait,
just
wait.
kidding.
Welcome to share. It doesn't have to be mine. I just think
I
of
want to
useful
chop up
stuff.
some bat samples there, Hobbs. Maybe some claws, maybe a little earlobe. You know, the good stuff.
I wondered if they might help drawing out whatever this large boar creature is, or maybe bait, or I don't know, something as well.
Not a terrible idea.
We can make a
Hopefully
bat
it'll go
like
better than our fishing scheme.
See if these guys got any dangleberries on their poopers for some guano for my next fireball spell.
Sure.
Might be a supersized fireball there.
Possibly.
Guano.
As you guys quickly dispatch of these, you can hear an evil keening echoing about the hills. On the thing a while ago, it was all about the checkoffs, but I haven't seen the bingo sheet. I haven't heard. It's just like
We're just trying to play the game, yo.
that's the
number.
game
Yeah.
within the game, Aaron.
This
Bingo
is
Bingo
serious,
is in
it's
my
serious
mind
business
palace.
And you can see
My
large
mind palace.
forms flying away towards the east by southeast.
Yeah, remember we saw those weird bat dudes on the map?
Hmm.
here.
Yes.
The map, huh? Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
I'm not a wizard, but I think
Man, should have looked at that map more. Should have just thought about it.
Creatures of the past.
Man, this map, I don't know who must have made it, but they're a fucking genius.
right along that fucking ley line.
So,
Genius.
Do we pass the rest of the night?
Oh, but wait. They seem to have bits of adornment on them.
Good. 'Cause I've been sitting that bling while I'm chopping them up. Fierce.
Scrimshawed bonework, like piercing their ears. Anything going on the YouTube, Stu?
Let's see. Not as much. We got 6 people watching. A couple people have had to head off for the
Bail.
night.
Well, it is nighttime. I get it.
There was interest expressed for catching up on the recording, though. So
Oh, nice. Cool. All right, glad to hear it. Glad to hear people are having fun. So, what are you guys going to do now? It was fairly late and in the night. You have about one watch left, but I mean, your watches could be an hour or so, and you'd still, there's having 6 of them. They're split into 6 of them. 2 each is what I did. Any thoughts about going back to sleep or ways to protect yourselves from these horrific flying prill snatchers?
spread their large wings out over us like blankets to conceal us.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful. I can't stop sleeping under leathery, stinky bat wings that have been cut up by Baggio Gar. Let me check these anal glands for guano
What are their eyes?
specimen.
What do their eyes look like, Hobbs?
You would picture them somewhere between a human and a bat eye.
Okay, so presumably based on their ears, they use echolocation. So maybe we could do something with sounds like wind chime type dealio, some sort of like fire wouldn't really work with the light, but I don't know, something to distract them with sounds and make like a false trap.
Next time we get attacked by bat people, everyone just clap. Just a round of applause. They'll run away. It's too loud.
If only you had thunderous invocation. All right.
Or could dip down in the lower zone instead of on the top of a hill.
Yes, that's smart.
Yeah, that's true.
As the light faded away from the creature's eyes, so too did the blinding light fade away from the creature's eyes. All right. That was Kalika that did that. Nice job, Kalika.
Yep.
I earned my keep today.
Write that down.
All right.
Oh, this is day 5, by the way, everyone.
It's about to
In terms
be,
of monies owed and ration off, I guess.
Yesterday we ate with the lizards, but
One meal.
yeah.
That
But
sounds like a
I
sounds
got
like a
the
book. Yesterday we ate with the lizards. Tonight we danced with the Batmen. All right. So now what? We got about an hour, I would say.
Do I get a hit point back, or because it was inted? Not.
Yep.
All right, so we got an hour.
I give you 1 hit point back.
Do we think we can make it to Zadaban in an hour, or should we? I doubt it. Or should we just go kill this thing in its lair and then head back to the lizard village?
I wonder if that is the play for the time we have.
Yeah, yeah, we're really
Thanks.
flying along here, so might as well go for it.
It's not my fault your mic stopped working, Aaron, you son of a biscuit. I mean, you guys could if you want. You guys could go for it.
Zadabat? Well, if we could get to Zadabat, if we could XP up, man. It'd be pretty cool.
I also, not knowing what we're going to find there, like having the lizard place as a friendly area to fall back to, it might just be, I think it might be the play.
Okay, so I'll ping on the map where I'm pretty sure Zadabat is, okay? Somewhere around there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
It's at least 7. It's at least like 8 hexes away. 7 or
let's kill the beast and have a friendly group that we can live happily ever after with.
Solid.
Agreed. Honor demands it.
Agreed.
I don't care about honor, but I think it's the most valuable use of our time.
Do you care about corruption, Bacon?
I care about having allies.
All right, next morning, going back.
Yep.
All right. Let's see how bad I fucked up the dynamic lighting.
And Burl and Dougal are my friends, so I'll go with them. Or, I mean, Burl and Baggio.
Oops. That didn't work.
You successfully have dynamically lit because I can't see a thing.
Nice. Fantastic. I'm getting your tokens. Alas, poor Krill. We barely knew ye.
Yeah.
Just another non-dwarf with Burl Copspeak. Doesn't care about him.
That name doesn't matter.
Not true.
Well, got her feeling.
Nedra, always carrying a torch. Right, you guys see where you are? This is kind of like where the cave entrance is at the end. You
I
guys
just
should.
see myself and Burl.
Yeah, same.
Right.
Nedra.
I see myself, Burl, and Baggio.
Nedra. How's that?
All right.
Yeah. You guys should be able to see now, right?
Yeah. I can see now.
So the
Neat.
river, that right there where you guys are, is like the opening to the actual thing, and it's daylight, so you can see around here. This is just kind of depicts where the reeds and the cattails, and you can see like skeletal, like animals, humans, different things laying around, littering the whole area.
All right. charge in, or
That's a cave to the left?
Yeah.
some play where we try to draw it out?
I'm sorry, go ahead, Stu.
Nope, that was it. I was just proposing maybe generic options of go into cave versus try to draw it out of cave.
Draw it out would be good since that thing is perfect web width.
Maybe dump the bat bodies that we were going to take, make some noise, see if it takes an interest. Then we pounce? I don't know.
Do you want me to make it so you have more space to do all that?
We could also just kind of back out a little bit, just to the eastern side of the map, and say I don't know. Aaron, what do you think?
I'm not a combat-y wizard or strategery guy, so if you guys want to lure it out, I'm cool with that. I can throw a web in that front zone if we think we're luring it out. It comes running out. But...
Yeah, maybe we...
I'm guessing if it's that big, web would hold it for 1 round, right? But that would be enough for us to light the web on fire and deal the extra damage.
Yeah, as long as we got some oilers and we got some flamers.
My worry is that with this position, it would not be optimal for your lightning bolt, which is our biggest coup.
You mean it's my biggest coup? Thank you.
Oh man.
Man.
Technical problems. Aaron is fighting words, man. All right.
I just got to be close to drop a web in there, whether it's before he comes out or not.
Yeah.
Or do we want to go in with some sort of one of them capital L formations and?
No, we can make the L out here. That's the point. Bring it into the kill zone.
The other question is there just this thing in there, or is there a whole bunch of other stuff in there? And like if we stay at the front, and I suppose we can draw things out piecemeal, but
or at least phase 1. We
the L. Oh, go ahead, Stu.
I was just gonna say, spike the bat wings into a wall, spread it across here, make some noise, see what happens.
And really, the L formation actually isn't a bad idea here. It works pretty well, both for blocking and for allowing Aaron to have like prime Baggio spelling spots. He's gonna win that spelling bee.
There you go.
Great.
All right, Aaron, final call.
That's you guys.
All right, everybody back out a little bit. Let's bring our bat creatures. Does someone want to stand on either side? Given there's like a little bit of pool of water, like I'm happy to stand next to the wall and like I'll take a leathery wing high up and like bang a spike into it to where it like stays visible.
And to be clear, the and this is me asking, the critter is in here.
Presumably.
We're pretty sure.
So I'll propose a plan of we make bat creatures visible, spread out a wing, attach it to a wall. If that alone doesn't draw anything out, then back up and we get into the formation we want, and I'll bang, like hilt on shield, and let's make some noise and see what happens.
Are you backing up, Stu?
I was gonna defer to Hobbs on timing. Like if just kind of banging a spike into the wall to nail up the leathery wing doesn't draw anything out immediately, then
it's a mess right now.
So I've kind of opened up the whole area here for you so you can see some stuff. This is like the river, and then that's the area that's full of the tails where you guys are, okay? So you can kind of go where it is you want.
You want me to put a web right in the entrance right away?
Why not? Hey, Zoris, do you mind standing behind me?
Sure. Here.
Yeah, so web up
All right, I will do a web, Mr. Hobbs.
Spike bait creatures. If nothing happens, back up, formation, make noise. Is that the plan?
Yep, sounds good.
Good.
I'm going to web right here, Mr. Hobbs. The first colored 10-foot square.
Oh my God, where's the web thing? There's so many things,
I
you
can-
guys.
I can draw it if you want.
No, I don't want you to. So scary. Your webs are so scary, sir.
El Sticko, and it goes blue. Blue. Bigger. Perfect. I ran away.
All right. As you do that, you do hear like some splashing and kind of like a bellowing.
Idea would be to plant the creatures attached to walls here. And if the bellowing did not like interrupt us planting the monsters there, then we'd back up and
It probably happened during that time. You can hear the splashing as something. You can kind of just barely see something through the webs as it splashes through water. Quite a bit of water is thrashing around, and something fairly large is visible.
Oil up. What? I got kicked out. I'm back.
Do you think I could whip it with a sling bullet from here?
No, because
That's
there's a web in the way.
Okay.
That's pretty nasty, man.
All right. So it bellows forward and slams into the web and screeches into it.
light it up.
And
Light
I think Burl, Drolfic, Janice, Azarus, and Dougal all need to make saving throws.
It started.
Do creatures of giant strength or more automatically destroy webs?
He hasn't destroyed the web. He comes into it and he just like bellows horrifically in unbearable stench, wafts over you all.
Death save?
What kind of save?
Yeah, poison.
Poison, Dave? Yeah, okay.
Rectum.
Success.
Burl passes.
Out.
Oh
Okay.
man, Burl could. He needed a 6 or better. Burl could like take a fart to the face from Satan himself.
Yeah, he's a dwarf, man.
He's used to it. He's down there.
What's that? Essential oils?
We have some anti-poison herbs, right?
Oh yeah. Load
All right, so people who failed.
Mhm.
Take this much damage.
What?
The other people take half of that. As a horrific breath just kind of wafts out over top of it as it's thrashing. What's the strength for web? I forgot.
I block it with my shield.
Strength above 18 can break free in 4 rounds. Otherwise, giant strength can break free in 2 rounds.
Okay.
Janice falls like coughing up blood or whatever it is that he
Expires.
does, sitting at the poison.
We're rounding down for half, right?
Yeah, Phelan, did you make it?
I wasn't included in the.
Yeah, it's all this front row.
the,
It's a cone that blasts everyone.
Me
Phelan,
too.
Drolfic,
All right.
Burl, and Dougal.
It's bad.
Big fart attack.
Use Sunderverse smell.
I mean, it's a breath attack. Oh, he's let us in the past.
Mhm.
You tell me.
I think so.
It's like you're hiding behind
can?
it. It melts.
But yeah, you can only sunder
Okay.
2 per session, though, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I think that's. I can't. Yeah, I can't.
Did you only sunder once so far, or did you sunder twice?
He did twice.
No, I think I sent it twice. I'm on 1 hit point. Oh no, hang on. So are we rounding up or rounding down for that half damage?
You take
That-
6.
You get +2 for
Take
asking.
6.
No, 6 is fine.
I'm on 2.
Nice.
Oh, that's rough.
The question is, can it do it next round?
It really slams into it, and you can see those massive tusks as it elongated, and they look like they would be quite dangerous.
We gotta drop this thing.
Oils and all that shit.
I'm gonna have to.
Non-essential.
I'm gonna have to run, lads. Oh man.
So, what's going on now? Is it initiative?
I think it is.
Well,
Magic. I'll roll that again.
Who's up on the? I think you won last time, right? Aaron, you're up.
Yeah. Foreskin.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Thank God a mighty web is holding it back.
Thank God.
now if
Indeed.
only the web were spearmint and cancel out the belch.
Indeed.
I gotta see if it can recharge itself. No, it cannot. It does not breathe, but you can just see it's almost sparks are being struck from the rocky ground as it splashes up, as it's trying to bore its way through the web. What do you guys do?
I'll magic missile it gently,
Okay.
and as a magic
Oil.
specialist, let other people do what they're doing.
Yeah, move first, then missiles, then magic.
Move.
Alright.
I'm gonna
Balin's
say
gonna
it's
move.
Okay, move it so Dawn can go there.
Whoa, who just went on top of Phelan?
So Dawn went under.
I'm gonna move closer so that I can next after we oil start spearing it.
So you're probably going to have some issues spearing it since it's like behind it. You know what
Oh,
I'm
then
saying?
I'll-
It kind of hit the backside. You could still get stuck in the webbing, but it's
I'll stay where I'm
making
at.
its way to you though. So,
I'll stay where I'm at and throw oil.
all right.
Phelan's gonna drink the potion of healing.
Okay.
I don't know when that happens.
Oh, nice magic missile.
Yeah,
Three paper footballs shoot through the web into the board.
Oh, God. Trekking around like one of those drone races on TV. Have you ever seen that? Professional drone racing?
No.
I built them.
And then I will recoup my spell with my serpent stab. Yes. No. Well, good thing I got another.
so Kalika will also attempt to magic missile, assuming we're in the magic phase.
Yep.
Okay. Kalika will hit it for 7. And Azarus will cast Bless. So everybody within 20 feet of him, count yourself blessed.
Hashtag blessed. So wait,
Yep,
it's,
hashtag.
it's missiles then magic, right? So we don't get the blessing this time.
I think you have to be in melee. You can shoot missiles. Oh, yeah. Magic is last. Missiles magic.
Yep. So yeah, we would not get it on the missile attack. However, everyone is blessed. So Phelan being the farthest away is still 20 feet according to the... actually, that's a fib. because it's 5, 10, 15, 20. So 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. So yeah, everybody except Phelan gets blessed. Sorry, bud.
So good. It's what you get. It's what you get for running to the back and downing the healing potion.
People are launching oil. No one's doing a very good job of it.
I mean, it's just a web that's not moving. I mean, I don't
very
know,
web.
AC,
It does
AC
have a
9,
thick.
7, 8.
It does have a thick hide, so I don't even know. Oil short. These are funny. What's the range? 2 out of 0. What's that on Dougall's?
Typo.
Oh, I was like, is that the range? Do you have like a 10-foot range there or something? That's interesting. All right, so you guys throw some oil at the web because, like I said, it's kind of on the back side of the web, so the oil is probably going to get caught in the webbing before it gets to the dude. But it's definitely awashed with oil in there, or flasks of it at least. So, next round.
Did someone lighten it up this round or not?
I haven't seen anyone say they were.
Somebody needs to.
And I will.
Does Erdis have the means to do so?
She does not have a lit torch.
So who
Can she?
Nedra.
Yeah.
all got
Yeah.
Azarus, you want to roll initiative?
sure?
Is
But who
Nedra trying to throw the torch or no?
Yeah, she will.
So she's pretty far away to throw a torch right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, Azarus
Maybe-
has to spend this round.
I think maybe she will. Maybe Phelan can light an arrow and fire it next round, or does it need to be this round, lads?
I don't know.
I'm-
We don't know.
We
we'll
don't know.
throw it.
I'm probably
throw
has
it.
some
Let's go.
strength.
Nedra. Oh, 11.
I mean, that hits AC 8. Does that hit the web? No, who knows? All she needs to do is hit the web.
Did she move up or no? From 30 feet
Well, she
away,
hadn't
she's
moved,
not going
so.
to.
Fizz up.
Movements work.
All right. So it thrashes about violently with great strength, shreds the web. But it is coated in oil.
So I'm confused. So the torch was last round?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Yes, sorry.
But it's still standing in a pile of our oil now.
Correct.
Yep.
Movement.
So Nedra will light another torch.
Okay.
And
Anyone else
Phelan,
moving?
Yeah. Working on.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Azarus is healing himself whenever the time arises.
Missiles.
Yeah. Are people in melee now?
Yeah. It's pretty big
Okay.
though, so you only need a -2 to not hit your allies.
Okay, so it'll still be +1.
Does Bless apply to missile attacks?
Yeah.
So how much is that?
Bless.
+1?
Yeah, -1 to attack and damage.
So seeing the creature. Man, I thought I had like a description. I think it's almost like 30 feet long with the tail.
Jeez.
Jesus, that would have been good to know earlier.
Phelan,
That
it's
means it's going to
Okay.
take longer to barbecue. Low and slow, boys. Low and slow.
That's a big
AC
old
5.
hit.
Hits.
Good. Is that the flaming arrow?
No, that was the right arrow for 4 damage. But now Nidra will throw the torch.
All right. Throw it. Need an 11 or higher. Oh,
Nope.
no. Bounces off the back of Burl. Cop speaks bald head. Fizzles out in the in the fetid waters. Melee.
Oh, magic.
Wait, magic.
Magic.
Magic, yeah.
Azra heals himself.
Heals self, right?
Yep.
I'll start a lightning bolt right in front of its schnoz. See if I can bounce her around through there and jiggle it up pretty good.
All right.
Lightning bolt.
So it takes 11.
Oof.
Okay.
I think that's just enough to blast it to smithereens.
Wait, what?
Recouped it. Woohoo!
What?
Seriously? Oh, 22. Jesus. I heard 11.
Well, 11. He took half, so 11. Yeah. He made a saving throw, so he takes half still. But it's
Wow.
still does a lot, but it does look like this creature is destroyed.
Will
Whoa.
I continue to grow back? Is it one of those kind of things? I would
Maybe.
go-
Maybe there's more, or maybe Hobbs just rolled 4 for hit dice. We'll see.
I'm gonna go hug Kalika and tell her she did it all.
I'm gonna stand wary at the front and bang my shield.
And see if it shoots out gas and stuff and whatever.
Do we hear anything? Does anything happen when I do that?
Not so far.
Go and get her. Say what's up.
All right, let's light this thing on fire and destroy
Wait,
it.
wait. Hold on. I think we should take part of it back to the lizards to show them that it's dead.
I have to like.
Yeah, like cut the head off or something.
The tusks.
Let's take the sweet tusks.
The head is on a long
Sweet
neck.
tusk.
Or the
Yeah,
we should
more
have
spears.
somebody make the
Tell me
tail.
we have more spears.
Someone make the tail into a flail.
Right. Chop
Oh.
the neck.
It's 15
At least.
feet long and weighs about 2,200 pounds.
So it's in the
Jeez.
dinner pan.
Dude.
Maybe it's got a whole bunch of gems.
Oh,
in it.
geez, I messed up. Anyone who starts their turn in the area was supposed to make a saving throw. Dang it, I messed this whole thing up. Gosh darn it. All right, anyway. Good thing there's 5 more. What are you guys going to do?
Let's dive in for those 5 more baconators.
We're gonna cut off its head, light it on fire, and then explore this cave. I think. Does that sound good, Aaron?
Yes. I'll just make sure it's truly dead.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's dead.
Phelan, get back into business here. We got more stuff to do.
All right, Burl, you and me, bud.
Yeah.
Oh, roll 3d6, buddy.
Who's buddy?
Nick.
That's me. Hey, I'm back.
We'll call that a potion of Phelan.
Oh, God.
More like a potion of failing.
Oh, God.
Potion of succeeding.
All right, yeah, so you can just see from the light from outside that there's obviously, it's like a water that's, about 6 inches deep. It's a little higher than out there where it was a good foot, where Phelan and Baggio were definitely pretty deep in the water. Drolfic, what?
Sorry, go ahead.
Drolfic is belly, reddish hair, drenched from the fetid water.
Urtus will light a torch.
Janice is
Peeing in the river.
he's face down in the river. We will take his. I'll give his stuff to Nedra to carry.
The floater.
Lurgard staying back. Okay. We are starting to whittle this party down finally.
So let's see if this is their spawning cave that's been corrupted or not.
Baggio will light a torch.
Yeah, I can't tell if we're waiting on more light or what we're.
Erdith has a torch out. I don't know if that's. Yeah, her torch is on.
Yeah, her church is on.
You can see
Sorry.
some sort of vegetation back here. The dice are being rolled. Is it treasure or is it death?
That's the question, isn't it? That's
Holy
always the question. All right, so you guys wander about and you can see that there's two areas. It looks like one of these, the one to the off to Burl's, it would be Burl's right, but off to the left over here. It looks like you can see that the little edge is scarred by many hoof prints. You can see there's more bone and stuff up there.
The hoopery.
You look around up there?
Oh yeah. Even up here, even over, you know. Get out my rake.
Jesus Christ, Hobbs. Oh, perfect. I've been opening this book enough that it just kind of opens right to it.
Baggio wins, page 58.
That's the Arneson guide to killing your players, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Talking about opening.
You can't say Arneson, or then it makes me want to play the Arneson music. All right. You're searching around. You hear a horrific trumpeting sound echoing about. What do?
From what direction?
It's impossible to tell in the cavern.
Okay, I'm going to guess it's to the south, and I'm going to mobilize to the south with Erdis behind me.
Burl?
Coming. Yep.
Azarus?
I guess it'd be more like that.
And in case it's one of these other things, I want to like rip like a top of a sack and like wrap it around my face in case it'll
Rip a top of a burlap sack.
get my own personal N95 going on.
Oh my
It's gonna
god.
be
In Ocado, we soak rags with wine and put them over our faces.
As you guys are preparing, another one of these beasts charges into your midst. Roll initiative. We can see if you guys can prepare or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, because, yeah. Who's rolling?
I lost last time.
The last person. Everyone's gone then?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Nick.
All right.
Oh, come on. You are still blessed. The duration on that is an hour.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank goodness.
Simultaneous.
It trips.
Simultaneous. Has anyone got no one has a spear up there, it doesn't look like.
Erdis does.
Erdis, go ahead.
Sorry, Roll20's not working for me. Hold on. I can't click on anything. There we go. It finally loaded.
Do you want me to roll
Keep
for you?
No. I keep having to F5 to be able to see your rolls.
I can see you moving in and out.
Yeah.
Hagenarch Artist says that's a real Chainsaw Massacre type moves too. Erdis misses. It deflects off of the creatures.
Just trying to get a mask
Hide.
going on.
Bristled.
Valid.
bristled neck.
And do we get a
beak.
move here?
Well, sure, but it's not going to matter.
It might if it belches that stuff out because I'm firing, right? So I want to create a bit of distance if I can.
Okay.
I can still shoot. Yeah.
Everyone move that's going to move.
5, 10, 15. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Or pig.
I guess Erdis will move here then.
Oh. Kind of a weird wide line. I like it.
She has a lot of hit points, so she might as well stand there too.
Oh, everyone's fleeing the breath. Is that what's happening? I see now.
Yes.
That's what they're doing. Or no, I'll keep it.
All right. Let me roll
I
it down.
The wide line would still work if you wanted to, because she should still have a stabbing angle, but it's up to you. She's your henchie.
I want to keep her there because she's a fighter level 2, and she has shields that she can sunder to protect me.
I like it.
Burl, roll 3d6 or 2d6, I guess. Okay. So you guys can melee as this beast bursts through your line here.
You cannot defeat me. I have the power of shoulder cat.
I like it.
Missiles before melee, right?
Sure. Yeah, you got a -2 if you want to go without hitting anyone.
Yep. But I'm still blessed, so
Basically, chart.
yeah. It's for 3 damage of the silverite. Another silverite gone.
Azra's probably misses.
AC 13? Probably.
About 7. That seems more like probably.
Does this count
It's
as a
very
charge,
big.
Hobbs, or no? Because it's
Yeah.
able to move through us. Oh, so Dolms is going to hit for double.
Well, Dome can't be set for a charge on an angle like that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It'd have to be set for it
Yeah,
to
Don.
come into you.
Yeah, your logic makes total sense.
What AC hits?
It's AC 6.
Oh, wait. Do we get +1 to our damage from Bless as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you do your bless on that, Stu?
I did, yeah.
Oh, I'm
I did
sorry.
not. I did not add my Bless, so it was AC 2 for 11 damage.
Okay.
How much damage is it? Bonus to damage?
1.
Right.
And let me do Henchman's crossbow, or hand axe, I mean. AC 5.
AC 5 hits. It's AC 6.
Good job, Lurgard. Yeah.
Come on, you big pig.
Sui.
All right, yeah. So he smashes into Burl and just kind of knocks him to the side as its boar-like legs splash through the water. Now it's kind of standing there. Its long head, long neck head with the massive tusks around, looking for something to kill. Eyes. And Azarus, you can hear another one coming in the distance. All right.
Is it as big as the first one?
Yes. Initiative.
I'm definitely out of the box.
The foxhole.
The foxhole.
Who's up?
Let's just go to the right now. Let's just go to Taylor because I lost track. Oh.
Yes.
What are you guys going to do?
Magic.
I am gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna swing at this one.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, we're leaving Erdis to face the other tragic one by herself.
I mean, if we drop this one, we'll go back, right?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
thought.
We're still in the way.
I
Okay.
assumed Ernest would move up with us.
No, Erdis will hang back because she's a level 2 fighter, but I rolled max HP both times, and she has a combo bonus. She's got 18 hit points and 2 sundered shields left.
He's tougher than I am.
Yeah, and she's in plate mail, so she'll sit there.
He's gonna solo the next one.
All right, missiles.
Yeah, here it comes.
Magic.
Actually,
No.
here.
Phelan missed.
No magic from anybody else. Okay.
I thought Aaron said magic.
He did.
Missile launches.
Tiny paper airplanes of death.
Is that everyone?
Oh, sorry. Wait, yeah.
Melee.
Melee.
Oh,
Holy Pete.
Nice.
that's with bless accounted for.
Yeah, same.
Well, -2.
We both rolled ones, Stu, and we still did 5 damage each. We all rolled ones.
Oh wow, nice.
Oh, thick dog coming through. Chong.
The dog rolled a 1. Well, he rolls 2 dice, but one of them was a 1.
All right, yeah, you guys waylay into this just as the last one charges into Erdis. Erdis can set her spear. This looks like the biggest one of the lot.
Oh no.
Serial number.
Go ahead, Erdis.
I'm moving. 1 sec. I'm lagging. Okay. So that's IEC 4 and 3 damage, and then do I roll another d6, right? Because you always have roll damage twice, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You already did your magic,
Erd-
didn't you, Aaron?
Oh, yeah, it's for next round, sorry.
8 points. Nice. So, spear.
Does that account for bless?
Yeah, Erdis has a strength penalty.
Okay, got it.
So 8, right?
Yeah, 8 total damage from the charge.
Sinks into the creature's chest as the flailing gore tusks charging forward smashes towards Erdis. Oh, and only a 9. What's her AC?
2.
Ooh, just misses. I always say that.
You do say that every time. It's like my boss is missing one finger right here, and he's the shop director. And on every single power tool, he tells someone that's how I lost his finger. So no one knows. No one knows.
And I can trade you how my dad lost his finger.
I think he lost it in a sphincter accident.
A sphincter accident? Yeah, sounds good.
Stu, don't make that face.
Now the true story of my father, he was wakeboarding. So we were at the lake with a friend, and he was behind the boat, and the rope got wrapped around his hand. And it removed his pinky above the knuckle. So he lost his pinky in a wakeboarding accident.
Initiative time.
Red card.
X card, yep.
X, a red X card.
The important part, though, is whenever he walks into a room meeting new people, he takes his third of a pinky and puts it right up here, so it looks like he's got. So
It's like a classic dad thing to do.
Yeah, very dad joke. Yeah, very dad joke.
Who's
Taylor,
up?
beat a 3. Beat a 3.
Magic.
Taylor's up, right? Initiative.
Yeah, roll Taylor.
Yeah, he won
Roll
last
that
time, I
D6.
think. Oh,
Simultaneous.
simultaneous movement.
No. That's
Curtis
Get in
moves. I'm gonna drop her torch over here.
Missiles.
Here it comes.
Nice.
Hey, did that roll?
Yeah, 19.
It did.
I don't think I added my bonus. Anyway,
You didn't
Doesn't
add
matter.
anything. It just rolled a d20.
You still hit.
should be +2 because it's +4 with the Silverite and Blaze minus.
How much damage?
Sorry. Here we go. Hey.
Isn't it Silverite? So it's another +1.
Oh yeah, 8 damage.
All
And I
right.
better cross that one off.
Dougal,
Running pretty low on
Burl,
these.
Dryfolk, and Lurgard make a saving throw as an unholy rolls over
Does
them.
my burlap in 95 mask help?
No.
Oh man.
Even your
Come
nostril
Again?
hairs and
The gamerhood is anti-science confirmed.
on.
part of your beard.
It's less of an N95 and more of like an M84.
Oh, Drolfic.
I just still can't see the ripping of the top off of a burlap bag. Have you ever had a burlap bag before? I mean, those things are sturdy. Man.
I mean, looking for something. I don't know.
You could like put some
you
holes in it and just put the bag over your head. I don't know.
Yeah, full leather face.
I'll give you a +1 to your saving throw.
I passed. So.
All right, good
Thank
good job. +1 helped. What was it? 46.
Who else has to roll?
Lurgard.
Oh, he's dead no matter what, dude. He's got 4 HP.
Oh,
Oh no.
Yeah,
What was he? He was a man at arms.
Yeah, he's my man at arms.
Dolm does too, but I'll give him a +2.
Dolm gets makes a save, huh? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be this way.
So it rolls kind of around the stuff, huh?
It's a cone of gas, so
Yeah.
Ugh.
I guess I get it back. Fair enough. That ain't good.
Fart attacks, my only weakness.
13 or half, 7 or 6.
6.
All right. I guess we can take time and heal if we do manage to get back to the lizards, maybe. But
What phase are we at? Magic yet?
Yeah, that was magic, yeah.
Well, okay.
Or
Dark spot.
missiles, I guess, probably first. Oh.
Kalaka.
Oh,
Holy schnice, jeez.
I gotta roll a d20. Oh, only half.
Oh.
But melee's next, dude. That didn't finish it.
All right,
Magic swords will.
let's see what happens.
See if I can recoup that son of a bitch.
I think that was only first and second level spells you could recoup. Just kidding.
We're gonna have to look that up then.
I never expected anyone to ever be any higher than that.
Drolfic didn't
Oh.
save.
Oh, Witchbane.
Yeah, which
Witchbane. Dougal.
Dougal hits like a freight train.
Emergent judging, Jason Hobbs.
What's that?
That's emergent judging when you try to come up with so,
Oh.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
that's some dog.
Oh.
The dog is blessed.
Dang it!
I
You
did.
guys got me again. You're supposed to roll a saving throw, and if you fail, you can't actually do anything because you're choking and.
But
Everyone
we
who's
did-
alive passed though, right?
We all
Oh
passed,
well,
I
the
think.
dog didn't.
No, that was the breath weapon. This is anytime you start within 10 feet of the creature.
But we went simultaneous.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's fine.
We went. I think that would be fair if we had our next turn, but we went simultaneous.
Oh, wait a second. It already says that on the stench one, if you make the save, you're immune for 24 hours. So,
Oh.
all right, nice. I think that's it. You guys killed it. All right, good work. You guys murderized these creatures.
There's a whole pack of them, man.
Jeez.
Guys, will you line up? I want to give you all some awards.
What kind of awards, I would ask? Knobby knees?
They're very shocking.
How enlightening. All right.
Yeah. The Baggio Awards is always an electrifying performance.
Yep, I would like to enlighten you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll give you a little Baggio from Baggio.
Take these tusks, cut the bellies, and search this place,
Church
and then head back to the village so the hobbs can get some beauty sleep.
E.
You know what I'm curious about is the Axolotl Town carousing table.
Ooh. Ooh. I think we might have to spend some time there anyway. We might find out. So.
Are you looking to use your ovipositor? Is that what's going on here?
Azarus is a cleric. He wouldn't dream of such things.
So there are no other sounds, but there are some other exits.
And my ropes went ouch for nothing? Ridiculous.
Okay, I see this land over here. I'm gonna move over to that.
Yeah, like similar to the other place, you can see bones and lots of marks from like their steel-like hooves along this area down here to the south. So this is kind of sloping up and away with ancient markings in the ground where it looks like it would help you to walk up the slope.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't show any signs of like wear or tear or anything like that. You don't believe this is probably the direction the axolotls go.
Is the water shallow enough? I should probably have checked for Phelan to walk.
Yeah, it's like it ranges anywhere from about 6 inches to a foot deep.
The Phelan's on somebody's shoulders.
Edra.
You're on Nedra's shoulders.
She's a porter, isn't she?
Here's a porter. Phelan's a pretty respectful employer.
So you guys do find bits of treasure and such around here.
We sure do.
I love sassy Aaron.
He is sassy tonight, isn't he? Jesus. Look, Aaron, he's not happy with anything. Can't wait to the highs and lows of the game.
Especially your bullshit.
Jesus, that's what I thought you guys came for, was my bullshit.
I mean, yes and no.
Times are changing. Good thing the Azarus got a little tilt on. That's good. Helps you find the treasure.
Well, he's a bit nervous when we just kind of start moving around at the end of the session. The last time I did this, I ended up on punji sticks and Velcro didn't make it.
Good point.
Last time I did that, we ended up stirring a tomb of undead, and fucking Rhodeshan necromancer.
It's always at the end when you kind of think everything's wrapped up, and you start playing it a bit loose. That's when just like bad things start to happen.
You find different bits and bobs worth 487 gold pieces amidst the carnage of these creatures' horrifically smelling lair.
And we don't see any like sign of where the axolotls would go.
The water gets deeper as you down this way. It looks like.
And how deep?
Just maybe double. A couple feet deep.
Okay, then I can move forward.
Yeah, so you can see like it seems to be like maybe sorts of markings on the walls that are very old that maybe give you the idea of some sort of primitive culture or society that maybe uses this area for something. As you go down, you can see that there's like different types of vegetation and stuff. So they called it the gathering grounds. They didn't really call it a spawning area, but you think that from the imagery that was sent to you by the elder, that this is likely the area is down this whole tunnel. They use it to gather up maybe this foliage and stuff.
Let's go and do the Habiba Muna thing and any weird looking herbs. Snip, snip.
Snip, snip, gather, gather.
All right. Yeah, it takes you guys a little bit of time, but you gather up about as much as you can carry. It doesn't really go anywhere. It just dead ends over here.
Oh, okay.
We'll be the judge. Don't lie to me.
Okay.
Okay, you're right. Ow, get off of me.
We'll be the judge of that.
See? Treasure.
Boom.
Phytonutrients.
This is where all the giant eels are.
Nice.
Steel pouch.
Okay. I guess let's head back then. Do we want to check the up path, or we think that's another dungeon?
I think
Maybe
we want
it's
to open the bit.
North.
Open the bellies of the the beasts.
You guys chopped them up pretty good already.
Oh, did we? Okay, yeah. Sorry, sorry, Eric.
Sorry for what?
I kind of interrupted a bit.
Oh, I didn't even notice. You're good, dog.
Yeah, I almost got away with it, and then I went and owned up,
No.
but never mind.
I talk so much and accidentally interrupt people so much on mic that I take no offense.
It's all good, buddy. So what do we?
Let's check out the
our
left.
esteemed.
I'll go in front of Baggio just for like symbolic reasons, but I mean,
I'll go behind. I'm a little fragile.
oh, what's this look like?
The same.
Am I afraid of traps here?
Everyone like comes back right away. It's so funny.
When G sticks at the end.
Screw it. I'm going.
Just in case.
Okay, now I'm afraid of traps.
Yeah.
Can you describe this, Hobbs?
Yeah, so you've been kind of walking along this tunnel that looks like maybe some sort of man or human hand made it, a little cleaner than it was in the past. And the steps have fallen away since you've made the last turn, and it's leveled off. And before you, it looks like some kind of mortar has been busted away, and a skeleton of obviously an axolotl rests in the corner, undamaged, it looks like. But then there's like cobbled stones on the floor. There's a pillar in front of you, and it looks like you can see the edge of a raised dais.
This is actually where Erdis takes the lead.
Did you make another check mark there on that or no?
Oh,
Is it
Oh,
raised
good point.
dais? Is it raised dais one of the
Dais.
ones?
Raised dais is one of them. Yes, thank you.
So yeah.
Okay, so Erdis will keep her shield out in case there's any arrows, and she has her torch still, and she'll step forward, and Dougal will be behind her.
go with.
Is the skeleton like? Does it look like it's just lying on the floor? Does it look like it's kind of entombed? Does it like it's been laid out in some sort of burial position?
Nope, not in a burial position.
Oh, okay, so it died in here fighting undead. Maybe the dog, Azora should get in the second rank, or I guess the dog runs under feet.
Yeah, I think we normally just put the dog under me, but it's just hard with the tokens.
So you can see there's a couple more pillars and the stairs leading up to the dais, with the dais being occupied by 2 stone sarcophagi.
Should we throw a stone up there or something?
Shadows flitter amongst your torchlight as you move into this man-made chamber. Certainly nothing that the Axolotl would have made. Axolotl?
Should we hook a stone at the sarcophagi and see if we can wake up anything in there?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, Dougal will pick up a hefty rock and chuck it.
We might have to upchuck it.
Oh,
Mother chucker.
All right, you throw it up there. Yeah. We haven't had to do that the whole session. That's weird, isn't it?
no, I've been cursing. We just haven't been doing it.
Oh, you guys have been cursing? You son of a bitches.
Whoa, you didn't even biscuit me.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
How
How do you let me know?
About the same.
So Phelan, who is on full hit points now, will exert his will over God's Bane and say, God's Bane, I ask you to seek danger in this tomb, and I'm going to use the power to detect traps.
Oh wow, that's dope. Although I'm still very wary of you standing behind me with that sword.
All right, so you swing. You summon me. Beware.
I do, Phelan.
We are surrounded by chaos.
Oh.
Where?
What? Ugh.
Wait, what happened? I can't see anything.
The flitting shadows at the sound of God's Bane in Phelan's mind spring out, ever reaching the wraith-like
Whoa,
hands.
fuck this.
Oh, it's time for a lightning bolt to bounce around, yo.
Oh, did you recoup that? Have you recouped it twice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Yeah, let's roll for initiative.
Skills too.
So your detection alerted them? Is that what happened? They're sensitive to magic?
Something happened.
I guess they hate the law. And we are the law. Some of us.
Judge
Some friends.
I ain't got no
Judge. Okay, who's rolling initiative?
Stu.
That's
All right.
5.
He's unreal today.
Oh, god dang it.
All right, yeah. So they basically slam into you guys. Wraith-like
Wow.
creatures.
What?
Let's hope they're not really raids, or if this is GG.
And that was the moment they knew. Hobbs did not want to open Zadabad.
There's 6 of them. So I'm just going to randomly roll who gets attacked. 1, 2,
Oh no.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Don't you have like a +4 magic sword, man? You got this.
Slash R.
That's 1.
68. All right.
No Sunders left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kalika is 8 and 1 is Erdis. So 2 is Burl. I'm just going to roll the attacks and then we'll see what happens. 60, 20.
Was this a no dog attack kind
No,
of game?
they don't attack dogs. They obviously hate
Wow.
humans and their ilk, but dogs are okay. Everyone loves dogs. We don't do any dog damage in my shows usually. I try to stay away from that.
Not okay.
All right. So a Burl, you got a 20.
Wait, no. I
Oh,
thought
no,
it was
that's
2.
That's
You said
Dougal.
it was 2.
Yeah, Dougal got a 20.
Oh, sorry, bud.
And the 12 goes on 3 as well, so that's not going to hit. I don't think anyone else is going to get hit. All right, so you lose a point of strength.
Oh.
Erdis thunders her shield.
Okay. You're going to make me change the sundering rules, aren't you?
Yep.
Everyone
And we
gets
all
1
had
per
Google to
session.
thank.
1 per session. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so what do you guys do?
God's Bane.
I don't want to lose. Yeah, I don't want to lose strength because I need that to hit things.
Missiles.
Yeah, movement, missiles.
Are we still blessed?
Magic.
I don't think so.
We're still #blessed to last an hour.
An hour? Well, I mean,
Probably not. With all that chopping up all of the
you
things
chopped
and
them
getting
up,
the
you
tusks.
searched around. Yeah.
Nah.
Oh
Let me
yeah,
check
I
the
forgot.
turn.
Old school time economy is very rigid.
Let me check the number of turns that we. Yep.
No,
Sorry, it's
it
good.
would have been over an hour based on the really slow turn movement rate.
All right. Now what are you guys gonna do?
Magic.
Magic.
Shoot a lightning bolt.
I'm gonna have them bounce back and forth here like about 48 times,
Yeah,
maybe 6 times. I don't know.
Okay, sure.
Just like that line of 3 dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like playing ping pong.
Holy yeah. That's a big boy right there. That's the only one.
Oh,
Azarus is attempting to turn, assuming they are undead.
All right. Go ahead.
it'd be pretty weird if they weren't, right?
Would be. Go. I am a level 4 cleric, and I rolled a 5. So one, I think level 1 hit die things are destroyed. 2 and 2 star are turned, but I am unable to affect 3 hit dice.
Yeah. So
If-
the light of Animar shines forth, blazing over everyone, but glazing over everyone's eyes because it's getting late. And then they nothing. It doesn't seem to affect them. Melee.
I can't get back in a roll 20. Okay, finally.
Right. Here we go.
This program hates me.
Oh.
Let's see if they're affected by physical attacks. Erdis grabs her other shield off her back. And okay, melee.
I think that kills one, Stu.
Oh, these things spellcasters, Hobbs?
No. There's one left. Drolfic does not
God's
affect
Bane
him.
deals.
Whoa.
Yeah. How much did God's Bane do? Oh, 9.
9.
Does anyone else have magical weapons in here? No?
I do, but I already spent my turn.
Okay.
Google it's for 6 with Witchbane on that thing.
All right, these creatures are all dead. They were no threat to you.
Thank God, Baggio Gar and the lightning bolt, and a bunch of dudes with magic swords they probably don't deserve.
Why not? Who
Whoa.
else does?
Well, we earned it. We earned it. Come on.
So I
Let's
say
go get the book.
thank
didn't
you for
detect
your aid dispatching these creatures of Chaos Godsbane. And now, can we see if they've left any devious, chaotic traps? I will detect for traps. I don't quite know how it works.
You don't find any.
I wonder if they've left any devious, chaotic treasure.
point.
Surely.
If there's no devious traps, then don't mind me if I deviously search.
All right, yeah, you undo those, you find some old bones, and this is obviously some sort of a crypt from some ancient society.
Does it
they
look
left some,
Rhododendron?
they left some treasures.
Ooh, that was worth it.
Give me my devious stuff up in there, guys. Thank you.
Give me these devious things.
Hope all that fighting was worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it.
I mean, that freaking shambling mound or whatever we killed was a huge payout.
You don't find anything, Nick.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, Stu's rocking the minus AC now.
Happy to revisit.
All right, so you
allocation.
guys head back to the...
Oh, very nice.
Axolotl. It's always nice to get someone else's reaction even later. Axolotl Town.
Yep.
Axolotl, Idaho.
Is that
Axel,
is that 4,000 plus all of those gems?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's some level appropriate treasure right there. All right.
710.
What's that, Aaron?
No, that's the 6710 and gold piece there.
Yep.
Plus 487.
6710. I get 5. 56
Probably out of
10.
total.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So you guys make it back to the town.
Carrying not twin boar spears, but multiple boar tusks.
Yeah, evidence that we have destroyed the creatures.
And our sad losses of all the people we care so much about.
Yeah, no kidding. You guys are assholes.
No, we should like put a pile of stones on top of them.
I'm gonna build
You could bury them in the tomb.
Oh, fair enough. We just put them in the sarcophagus.
Chaotic sarcophagus. No, I don't know.
No, we just kick out the old ones and put the new ones in. It's their sarcophagi now.
Didn't we just cleanse it? Didn't we
No.
just cleanse it of this?
Azarus blesses
Cleanse
it.
it of
We're
this.
good to
I mean,
go.
Azorus is the theologian here, but I think it works.
We just expelled the. So that was a location. Then we got this location. We're gonna get a fat XP payout whenever we
I
finally
see
get XP.
5 hexes and 2 locations. That's what we got today.
Does this village let us get XP?
Yeah, yeah, because I said
Good question.
it treats
Like
as
we
a camp
recoup
for you guys. Yeah.
Since the last time, yeah.
Oh man! So I wrote down at the end of last session. Let's go find it. How many hexes and stuff we had?
31.
31 hexes.
Okay. So what's that make total?
36.
36 hexes and 2 locations.
Yep.
And 2 sessions survived.
What's going on the YouTube? Anything, Stu? Everyone went to bed?
Gabriel came by, said hi.
Oh,
That's about
nice.
it. We still got 5 or 6 people watching out there, though.
Oh, cool.
And what's the total gold from last session and this session?
I almost got it.
Okay.
I used to calculate it, but Stu is faster. So
Yeah, I always trust Stu to do it.
He cheats, that's why.
Mm-hmm. To counter your cheating.
He fits right in.
Yeah, he's a natural.
Looks like 7307 GP.
That's a lot of XP there, folks.
So it was 100 from the previous session, then the 467, then the loot below.
And that's divided by 5.
I don't really know how you're going to sell the jewelry and all that. But I guess we'll.
Do we have to sell the jewelry to get the XP?
No.
Okay. So am I correct in saying that's 1461 XP a person?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
How do we do that? Okay.
And then we just got to figure out the hexes and
So that's 400 per level plus 360 per level, so that's 760 per level. Is that right?
Sounds
The
good.
location.
plus locations. What's the location one?
I think he did that.
Yeah,
That's
I did
400.
that.
Because there was
Well, this-
36, so that would be 360, and each location's worth 100, so that's 560, right? And
Plus
then-
2 sessions survived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 2 sessions. Be 760 per level. Nick's all excited. Look at his face. Man, I can't.
he's going to
believe-
hit level 3.
All right, might be. Get some hit points.
I can't imagine
I'm
failing
gonna hit level
surviving
4.
still. This is ridiculous. What's this world coming to?
I did a lot of standing and shooting, but that's what he can do. I don't know. So how
You did
many
some
per
talking,
level?
You got some interaction. Someone's gonna
Yeah.
give it to us here. in
Oh
a
no,
second.
it was great. I feel bad sometimes not charging right up to the front. What is
Stu, did you get for our level 5 Stu 5261?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
All right.
I've got Urtis with me. So she takes a third.
So I think I will look into figuring out what it's like. I mean, because I think this could be a place, a town for people to come to. They seem interested in allowing humans to be here. So just for ease of use, I think we'll just say that anybody can come here. But this is where you guys are right now. So like if you wanted to start back in Sindanor, you'd have to say that's what you want to do. If you want to start here, then you can start here.
Got it.
But you're going to basically be resting here until we
Bing.
play again.
Oh my god, I did it again.
Curtis, the man.
Urtis, the freaking level 327 hit points.
I need to give Urtis the bracers.
So how do I put XP on what's her name's sheet, Kalika? Because she would have gained about 1,600 from me. We can always worry about it later.
I'm going to write it in right now.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, she would gain 1,575.
You don't have a hireling with you. You got to be pretty close to low.
What's that?
You don't have a hireling with you to suck up XP. You got to be pretty close, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, for a dwarf, I am about 6,500 away.
Oh, you passed me in XP now.
I'm at 28,360.
Yeah, I'm at 28,164. But you need 35 for a dwarf, right?
I do.
Okay, I need 32 as a fighter.
All right. So the only people who are still alive now are the characters Drolfic, Erdis, Kalika, and Nedra, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll come up with some rules for some kind of carousing that'll probably just be general, and there'll probably be a max amount that you can do if that's what people want to. All right. Let's go in reverse. Taylor, highs and lows for the session.
Highs was the unexpected benefit from the plant person. So I will freely admit that if I was calling, I probably would have just dipped on the killing of the plant thing since it had retreated. But yeah, I was playing along at the beginning, but I'm very glad we did because that turned out to be a good idea.
Just because of the the shit that you got back, or what?
Yeah, we got tons of shit in that hole. So
Any lows, sir?
nope, I'm happy. This was a good haul. If I'm very close to level 5, and I will be excited to do that in the next few sessions, hopefully.
Nice. Nick.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I particularly enjoyed. I wasn't expecting to either, but it was a lot of fun with the plant. Highs was probably communicating with the pink lizard man, and setting that up. It's pretty cool to be level 4 and to have some more hit points to play with. Yeah, no real lows. Yeah, just that we have to finish, but such is the world.
Stu.
Yeah, look, I thought it was a really strong start, just with that whole encounter with the plant. Phelan's
Bad
quote,
finish, good start.
I will go into the hole with dignity. Thank you very much. I thought that was it was just a really cool interaction and encounter. I also thought talking to the lizard people was cool, as was finishing out the way we did and unlocking it as a friendly area. So all in all, good stuff. No
Eric.
lows.
Basically, exactly what Stu said. I'll add that the hijinks with the plant fishing was just hilarious. That was a classic RPG caper. You make a plan, it goes frickin' sideways. So I love that. Lows, yeah, I guess we made a lot of progress, but I'm harsh and I feel like we didn't make enough. But I think we did a lot of stuff, really, especially unlocking this village.
I can't wait to hear what Aaron has to say. Sassy Aaron.
No, I liked your speaking stone that your little dino people had. I liked that a lot, and I liked the introduction to the bat fellers, so we could solve what the heck is that on the map.
Oh yeah.
And so we know that they are to come, and we'll have to deal with them in the future. Milo being whatever I deal with my sound problem. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that technology sucks.
Frustrating. It's like it's set up just like last time, but it's not working. So
Anybody know
appreciate
what those creatures were that you cleared away?
your- Oh,
No.
Is it Catoblepas?
They are, yes.
Oh, Catoblepas.
Catoblepas?
Yes.
Is that an OSC book or is that an advanced one?
I don't know.
That's like
It's not in the OSE book.
No, that's yeah. I remember those from 3rd edition.
Well, they've been around since AD&D.
Yeah.
I've
I never played
used
AD.
one before, but
They're pretty neat.
added them
That
to my
could have gone
lists.
very poorly.
Yeah, that could have gone very poorly.
We're
Yeah.
But how do they taste?
well done on that, guys.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. So I think that was my high, getting to use a new monster. We're just gonna have to start having some dragons show up and
Fuck.
make you guys feel nervous. I don't know. We'll see.
I felt pretty nervous. that breath, I felt, because like, I don't know, even like half damage from one of those things could easily have been 11 hit points. I'm feeling a bit more comfortable now in 15. But yeah, I don't know.
I just think though you're only 8 hexes, according to Eric from Zadabad. That's pretty exciting.
Right.
right?
It's maybe more like 10, but yeah.
Pretty interesting stuff. I'm curious to see what happens. So, yeah, getting through the pass with these Batmen sounds like it could be difficult, but surely that would be the final obstacle from reaching Zadabad. And then
So
Trying to get.
the pink
Still
lizard
got our
visit,
treasure back.
the pink lizard village. Are we kind of envisioning, like, if we can start in both? Does that mean that there starts to be like human traffic coming, like a trade route or something from Sindanor, or something in kind of the fiction like that?
yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, that means that we should probably in the future secure this route by taking care of the Rhino people and figuring out what's going on with the Halfdan folks.
Half dad, half dad. I felt
Maybe
like
they need the Dan, and then they can have whole Dan.
that's right. I felt
Yeah,
like
here
that
is Dan.
session.
We have
Here's the rest of your Dan. That session, I was like, felt like it was such a bad session. But when you think back on the cool shit that happened, there was actually a lot of cool scenes that happened. So
those guys are scary, very apocalypse now. I've already expressed my thoughts on Rhino people.
For the last session, I think there was a so to compare it to tonight, we hit the ground running tonight. We got into a fight, we found some treasure, and we were kicking ass and taking names right away. Last session, I think we were on the road for a while, and we passed a couple opportunities, so it seemed like less was happening when I think we were really, that was the goal. So our purpose, our purpose of mind was to get deep into the darkness, and we accomplished that in both sessions, I think. So last session was to get here, and then this session was, I think, more typical of what happens in Kalmatta. That is, head in, get treasure, get out, party. So I don't think last session was a downer. It was just different than what we tip within the typical fare.
I feel
Yeah,
like
it seems
everyone was more lethargic though too, and tired, and just. I know I was, and I felt like it
Yeah.
was kind
We
of
were also just very urgent and focused.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
if everyone was like
Kind
Aaron
of like-
tonight, it would have still been like that. No, look at Aaron. All right, guys. I appreciate it. I enjoyed myself. Really happy to have everyone join us. Hagen Arcardis, Real Long Shot. Who else we got here? Gaming in BS was with us early. I'm in chat now. Trevlin Hart. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It was lots of people resubscribing, and I hope that all is well. It's coming into spring, so we can get rid of some of this depression that people are feeling and come out of our holes maybe and play some more gosh darn D&D.